Hello, friends!
Boy.
Welcome to everyone here. It's another day in the neighborhood. The music is perfectly timed to transition. What's going on? It's time for some Final Fantasy. I was supposed to. I don't want. Go on.
I may be shrimping in my shear real quick.
I was gonna say today is a very low energy day, and despite my attempts to like raise my own energy, I can't. It's like nope, comfy is too strong. It's overpowering.
Yeah.
I can't get past it. It's just like it's nope. Warm blankets. One thing that is bugging me is my lip.
I listened to your stream for a second. I am extremely loud on it.
Are extremely loud on it? Okay. Let me tone it down a bit then. Oh yeah, I did have to turn you up to like 200% earlier.
Oh, okay.
Let me just tone that back down.
Mine.
And Tenchi is once again first. This is where we admit to the war crime of insider trading. After all, she was here the whole time. Look at this missile's head. Yeah.
I'm not gonna say no.
Not the missile's head thing again.
Missile's head. Oh my god.
Katsuo missile tail.
Katsuo twin missile.
Oh, I was gonna go mistletoe, but yeah, Katsuo twin missile. Hey Abel, how's it going?
Oh god, Katsuo twin bee.
Katsuo twin bee? What? Like you like bees in my head? My hair?
Stingers.
Oh my god.
Now, twin bee is an actual game name though.
Oh. Okay.
Japanese. It's a shooter. It's side scrolling, I believe.
Ah.
So old shmup stuff.
That's fair. That's fair. All right. So yeah, for everybody who's not watching the World Race right now, hi, what's up? It's going. Went to a movie, signed up for the next year's health insurance, debating what to do now. How's you? More or less the same. I got things cleaned up around the house. Got some food. Watched the World Race. Very happy Light Rampant 2 exists. And decided that you know what? Today we're gonna do some crafting. We're gonna relearn the crafting system because I was using a bunch of freaking macros before and I don't actually understand the damn thing, despite being level 90 on every crafter. So that's fun. Oh no, crafting. Oh yes. So that's gonna be today's little project. It'll be fine. Don't worry about it.
It'll be fine.
It'll be fine. It won't totally be falling apart on me at all. It's all good. So yeah, we're just kind of doing it. I did prepare a bunch. I'm gonna try and figure this out. I have read a couple of my tooltips here. The goal is eventually to make a pair of earrings so I could turn in. But essentially, I want to be able to do all the leave mates to get everything to 100, and then I can start working on crafting some stuff like pots and food.
Wait, is it mets or mates?
I fucking don't know.
The most confusing thing.
I was gonna say
fucking spelling. Like wow, how?
I listen. I might be a hero trainer, but I have the IQ of a stone gerbil.
About to say a goldfish?
Yeah, sure.
No, it's not that low.
I'm pretty sure a goldfish has a higher IQ than I do.
Oh my god. I just complimented you and said it's not that low, and here you go confirming it's even lower.
Nope, we don't reverse. I'm pretty sure calling me smarter than a goldfish is an insult to the goldfish. Yeah, hey Rainy. Hello,
I
hello.
fucked it out too much. I mean, what?
Oh my god.
I'm going to make that joke, yes. Hi, Rainy.
I've only done enough crafting to get to 90 with one. That's fair. I was somehow insane for Endwalker, and I had like I had like only a few classes at 90, and then everything else at 100 except for Fisher. Just screw fishing, I guess. They get a bad rep. Golds, fish, cats get a bad rep. Studies have shown they aren't that dumb. Exactly. That's why I'm saying that's an insult to the goldfish. And we've seen what happens when I get involved in something complicated. It doesn't usually go all that well. So that being said, let's open up the crafting menu and let's
You're
make
smarter
some
than
lumber.
me yesterday with fucking mech wire.
I mean, to be fair though, I've been doing mech warrior related items since I was like 5.
I believe that.
So that's not exactly fair. I'm also not even that good at it, to be fair. Like, I actual mech warrior jockeys would be able to run circles around me. Okay, so I have an old macro. I'm gonna try and follow here, see how much of it is still relevant. They did make a couple of changes to the craft.
Get more macros for. I actually need to figure out macros in the first place.
Very true. Very true.
Like, does it basically just auto-activate a bunch of stuff for you in a row?
Yeah.
Okay.
But you have to leave
time
it.
them?
You can time them, yes.
Wait, so that's how people time their reses and whatnot.
Yeah, and you kind of have to. Server 6 don't allow for like anything without a wait command tacked onto the end. You can't just like zero, because otherwise, you know, you could DDoS the internal servers with its own act.
Oh, that's a good point. I didn't think of that.
Yeah, it's restricted by server ticks, so you have to add waits stuff to let animations play out. I mean, however, I'm pretty dumb. I've been playing chess actively for 2-3 years, and I've played 1751 games just this year, and I'm still not good at it because I don't learn. That's a move.
Okay, I'll give you a hint. Develop your pieces.
I remember being really good at chess when I was a kid. I think I was like the best in the of any nearby school district when I was
So the trick
school,
with
fell off.
with chess really is you have to develop their placement on the board. You have to figure out what their role is going to be in that particular
I
match.
love the cats. Oh, that's Tenchi Scrub, that's for sure.
But yes, I actually do know quite a bit about figuring out chess strategies.
So I'm increasing my progress with an 300.
Like, a lot of it really
doing
does come
stuff
down
now.
to, like, do you want to use a piece to pressure someone? Do you want to use it to, do you want to use it as a sacrificial? Like, you need to figure out what your, pieces are going to play the role of.
Synthesis actions for the next 4 steps.
We should play sometime. Hell no, I suck at chess. I actually... Let's put it this way, I would have to actually play it enough to actually get into it, then I could be good.
We still have Master's Men.
But I don't want to actually put any time into it.
Rapid, Precise Touch, Trained Finesse.
ChatGPT versus Fish Stock. Did ChatGPT die in a fire?
Oh, please do. Please tell me that's a yes. That would be so much. That would be so funny.
But chess is a solved game right now, so you actually can
Yeah.
throw a algorithm at it, and it will always win.
Yeah.
The only way that doesn't happen is if you throw 2 algorithms at each other.
Okay, Master's Men doesn't exist anymore, so this probably doesn't work.
What would Master's Men have done?
I don't remember what Master's Men would have done.
Google it.
Okay. Master's Mend, FF14.
Yeah, ChatGPT has some algorithms in it that they use for marketing, and the rest is all trash.
Restores item durability by 30.
Restores item durability by 30. That let's
Wait,
see.
no, hang
that
on.
is...
Yeah, it's still here. It's still here. Never mind.
Yeah.
It's still there.
Right there.
Wait, but I don't need to do that because my
Basic to
durability
yeah, I
is
figured
still
it would be doing that.
30, so I don't need to do... Oh, wait, no, because I'm using groundwork first. That's right. Which... Fuck. Okay, that's a little too powerful. Got it. Got it. Good to know I can hit the oh shit button at any moment and just finish the craft. Understood.
Oh, the one where you have like you have a chance to fail, but it'll get a shit ton done.
So, groundwork increases progress at a greater cost to durability. So it cost me 20 durability, but it increases my progress at a rate of 360%. And apparently with my current gear, that just finishes the lumber. Not what I'm after. But understood.
So what you want to do first is you want to do the thing that lowers your durability lowering.
Yeah, so I need to come up with a different thing here. So let me start this again. Okay. I'm still gonna do, let's see. No, I think progress will be fine. So let me do reflect first here.
We're gonna go take a peep at the pizza though, real quick.
Okay, and then I just need to let inner quality. I'll also turn stockfish pieces to its color. That's funny. Yurigat's blessing. Inner reflect ends upon use. Increase 20% each up to a maximum of 300%. Okay, so I need to let inner quiet stack up as much as freaking possible. So I need to let this drag on these nuts for as long as possible. Master's Mend manipulation reduce. This is restores 5 points of agility for the next 8 steps. So I want to do that. Proprietary touch. Oh, I forgot to do veneration first. Damn it! I am kind of a moron. This might be fine though. Where's touch? Oh, it's F2 on my thing. Increases quality at greater cost of durability. Got it. Okay. So I've got it up here. Proprietary touch. Touch. Boom. I think I can do it one more time without hurting myself here. Waste. There's also waste not. Oh, right. Reduce durability loss for the next 8 steps. Hit this. It's in an excellent condition, so I can restore 20 CP, which doesn't get me much. I could do precise touch here. I could do... Okay, intensive synthesis doesn't help me. That'll just finish the craft. So we're going to do precise touch here. Let's go. Okay, okay. Increases quality, no cost. Only stack size is 10. So I can just do this. I can just keep doing it. It doesn't increase it though. And it's okay. My durability is still going up. I think I can hit Gear Guts here and be fine. Okay, good. That would take Master's Med would take everything I've got. None of this is helpful. You know what? Fuck it. Groundwork. Okay, that's a problem. Trying to think how I'm gonna get out of this because I kind of fucked myself. I'm gonna go for a basic here, and then all in on groundwork. Yeah, and I fucked it. Okay. Okay, so... Well, yeah, chess and cells just game mode like chess 960, which is chess with the basic ranks are randomized in mirrors, so you can't rely on your existing openings. Fair. I mean, chess has just been around for so long, it really is just kind of solved.
It wasn't solved for a long time because figuring out all possible moves is how you solve it. And it's a permutations problem. You need raw computational power to actually run through it. Like the Chinese game Go, which is like Chinese checkers basically, from what I understand. That's complicated.
Okay, I definitely need to look up. Hang on, I need to look up different things. I definitely think I just fucked this.
Anyways, it seems like my pizza dough is done rising, so I'm gonna go make a pizza.
Okay, cool. Oh, yeah, I'm just gonna do that really quick. I'm just gonna get myself the lumber, and then I need to do a different methodology here.
So I shall be back with pizza.
Sounds good. Yeah. Oh wait, I promised Tenchi I would do this.
Oh my god, are you actually gonna play it the whole time?
Hang on, I fucked up. I didn't have the thing open. There we go.
Catboi, ladies and gentlemen.
Pizza! Yay!
Alright. Don't actually play it for the entire time. It's gonna be a while.
No,
I'll be back.
I did it for the bit really quick, but it's fine.
Okay, I'm just actually gonna leave the call, but I'll pop back in, I guess, later.
Okay, sounds good. Okay, so everything still seems to want to use muscle memory, which means I can't use reflect. Oh, but reflect is not required for. Okay, I see. Reflect is not required. So I still want to do this. Okay, I'll probably need to replace the groundwork with a basic synthesis. Because I don't want the progress to go up by too much. Otherwise, I'm just gonna cause problems here. So, 1 basic. That's perfect. I guess Master's Mend, because we'll get back whatever durability we can. We had some to spare. Manipulation. I do this, though. Yeah, it torches it. So, But Waste Knot is now up, at the very least. Innovation. I don't know if I have enough CP to do this. The answer is I straight up don't. I was a lot closer the first time. I mean, I still got the high quality, which is nice, but I definitely... Okay, so yeah, at this point we need to throw this out and we just need to run with it. I think the muscle memory was fine, because that actually let me finish the darn thing. Uses progress. I'll take that since I've got it. High quality missiles, yes. Do that. Do that. Because then I can get a basic out. And now I'm set up to just finish this at any time. I don't want to use Master's Mend here. I do want to use you. I don't have innovation up though. Okay, so now we just start going for it here. Waste not still running. Okay. So, trade finesse one more time. Ear Guts gets to 100, and then I just hit groundwork. Perfect! Easy! What?! Okay. No, not quite. I didn't have enough. I think I had enough CP to hit Veneration again, though, which I probably needed to do. Okay, that's fair. You'll notice I have 685 logs and like 8,000 wind crystals. I can do this all day. I mean, I could also do a trial synthesis, but like, I'm gonna trial by fire this. Okay, muscle memory was fantastic. Veneration and basic, we're on the right track. I wonder if there's a slightly better one that I could go for. Ground 360 is too much. I wonder if I could do prudent synthesis instead, because it's slightly better. Something to try for next time. We're gonna go with manipulation. Waste not. Innovation. Isn't going as far as I was hoping it would. Probably could use Great Strides instead. I could literally just use Careful Synthesis. I'm a dummy. Okay, well, I think I have to go... Oh, no, wait, because I get 5 back. Okay, so hang on. I can do this, this, 32, 52, 56. I don't have enough for both, so I just have to go for Pure Guts here. Okay, perfect. And then this should hopefully work. Hey, there we go. That's it. I just don't remember what I did. I really should have had a notepad open for this. Damn it. There was a method to the madness and I completely forgot what it was, but at least I'm on the right track. And it seemed like, because it didn't involve any of the extra stuff, so it should be something I can replicate. So let's do this again. So where's the notepad this time? I'm gonna go, actually wait, I can just do this from the macro window. Copy, I'm gonna paste over here. Okay, so, all right, so first up is muscle memory. I'm gonna do a careful synthesis here. Okay, good. Oh, so it's careful synthesis. We don't want Master's Mend. And remove this. I'm just gonna cut it because I'm probably gonna need it later. Manipulation. Waste not 2. Want innovation sooner. One, 2, 3, 4. Pretty sure Great Strides got removed. I haven't been using it anyway. Oh no, wait, I was literally gonna, wait, I should be using Great Strides into Beer Gut, so I'm kind of dumb here? Can I get away with another prep here without dying? No, because it does it backwards. Okay, so I was hoping I'd be left with 5 durability, but that's literally unfortunately quite backwards, so that doesn't work. So let's try this again. We're gonna go muscle memory, generation, careful synthesis, manipulation, waste not 2. Innovation. 2, 3, 4. I need something to fill the space between. Master's Mend here would wipe out everything, which is not the greatest idea. I mean, putting Great Strides here isn't ideal, but I think it works for this because it buys me that extra step, gets me really close. I still have a waste not. Gets me to 100. And then I just groundwork again. All right, I think that works. Let's test it. I'm doing it. I'm labbing. I'm labbing. I'm figuring it out! So this should get us consistent, high-quality lumber. Assuming I did this correctly. And it also kind of depends on some variation stuff. I know Square tried to do a bunch of variation, like, in the crafting to try and make macros like this less effective. Didn't seem to work for lumber! That's consistent! Alright. Cool. So, I mean, I guess it's going to kind of follow this pattern where it's like I have various tools of varying degrees and it just which is going to do it. Okay, this works. Okay, so I technically need to make a set of earrings here. So, crafting method. So now we also need these ingots as well. Cast is not set to goldsmith. You know what? That's fair. What do you mean insufficient armory chest space? That makes no sense. What do I not have any space for? Okay, my gloves are a little full. I have a 560 glove. Why do I have an extra 560 glove? That makes no sense. Oh, is it normal quality? That's why. Okay, you can go away as well. You both can. Why did I hit return to inventory? Get out of here. I don't want you anywhere. Go fudge. You're fine. You're not fine. Need to retrieve the materia for you. And then get rid of you. Sling, that's fine. Okay, we're good. We should be able to switch to Goldsmith now. What? Oh my word. I haven't done Goldsmith in way too long, clearly. Yeah, literally everything from my Goldsmith was gone. That's not great. So what got removed? Focus Synthesis and Focus Touch got removed. So these were the two that were, in essence, yeeted and deleted. Okay. Well, that's fine. Oh my gosh, what do I have? Trained Finesse is in that spot. Advanced Touch isn't where it should be. Manipulation should be there. Trained Finesse should be here. I try to keep all my crafters with similar hotbars, so I just... Because the icons are different, but the buttons are all the same. Just kind of annoying. Okay, so let's do this. We're gonna craft here, and let's... I'm gonna let the macro play, and I want to see if it works. Or actually, I should follow this. I should just follow the steps here. So, muscle memory, generation, careful synthesis, because this is the same type of thing, right? So it should just work. Manipulation, waste not, innovation, military touch times 4, 2, 3, 4. Great strides, another prep. Gets me a crazy beer gots and a groundwork. Okay, the lumber macro works for this one too. Fantastic. Fantastic. We can just let it play out. I love that. That is satisfying as fuck to be out of the crafting game for so long, and it's like, you know what? I can figure out a basic level 91 craft, and it's fine. It's fine. The difficulty will be creating macros for the more advanced stuff. That's gonna be difficult. Heck, it may not even be possible, but we're gonna try. Oh, I love that it fits just so perfectly. So yeah, we're basically getting lumber and ingots together so we can make those earrings. And once we've made those earrings, we'll be all right. The nice thing is this is still getting me experience, which I probably should be eating an egg for. Unless I have something better that's more specific to crafting. I don't think I do, though. I almost feel like I should be leveling Culinarian. For the simple reason that I could be giving myself crafting food, but the less I reliant I am early on, the better. So I guess it's fine. I'll just eat eggs. So yeah, we'll make a couple of these ingots, because I do need to make a couple of these rings. I don't know how much experience this is going to give me. So I kind of need to be able to do this one on the loop. And I forget what the recipe is exactly. I'll have to double check after this one. How's everybody's Tuesday going? I know this is a bit more of a relaxed one. Watching some crazy fool figure out a crafting system that's probably been solved at this point. Okay, so I need to go back to carpenter over here. Earrings require 2 lumber and 1 ingot. So 20 lumber and 10 ingots, I'll say. So we need to do this like 6 more times. The fun part was figuring out the macro. The boring part is not letting it sit and play out over and over and over again. Just running endlessly to make us all the stuff we're gonna need. It's a long road, sir, but we'll get there in the end. Yeah. I'm excited to see what I can do. Before I think when I was doing all the stuff for Endwalker was kind of now where I was making macros and trying to figure it out. But I got to the really hard stuff and it felt kind of impossible. I want to see if I can hit that again, but actually break that barrier this time and actually just craft stuff. I think the big one was I needed a bunch of stuff that required bicolored gemstones, which was really annoying. So the fate grinding kind of pushed me away. Granted, I know that's going to become a wall again and I'm going to need to do it, but I think it'll be fine this time. I'm more in need of activities that are just like, I can kind of semi-turn my brain off and grind. But also don't need to be paying attention. Like, I could be doing that in EVE Online, theoretically, where it's like, yeah, I'm just spinning ships and making money, but I have to keep one eye open for something like a threat. Final Fantasy does not require that, so that might be a better fit for some time, for cases like this. Today is indeed quite the chill day. If you could not tell, I am just making noises and being an absolute goober of a gremlin. Pure stinky vibes! This then she's getting her pizza. That sounds really good right now, but it's fine. I'm considering, like, after stream going to the store and getting ingredients for ground beef. I might try and change the recipe. I was doing like Korean style ground beef before, but it's worn off really quickly, and the store I like doesn't have the ingredients to properly make it. So it's kind of bland. It doesn't have the oddly enough, after doing it a couple of times, it doesn't have the spice that I like. So I need to find a different recipe that has just enough spice to give it the kick I'm looking for, but not start overheating my mouth. I don't need to set myself on fire, and that's very easy to do in terms of spice. It's really not hard. I am extremely weak in that regard. Give me anything remotely spicy and I melt. It's really tragic too, because I spent time with family yesterday. We went out and got sushi. Every time I go, I love the sushi place to death. It's great. It's got lovely stuff. But holy crap, if I order anything even mildly spicy, my mouth is on fire. It's ridiculous. It limits what I can have, which you'd think would be a problem, but the stuff that it doesn't melt in my mouth is actually amazing, so it's fine. But gosh darn it, there are days when I wish that I could eat more spice and not have my mouth absolutely catch flame. I go from being a specialist in ice to just breathing fire like Uncle Iroh. It's ridiculous. Jeez, almost this alone is getting like has me halfway to 91. It's freaking nuts. Okay, we're ignoring the earrings for the moment. Yeah, I have nothing better to do than sing here, to be honest. Oh my word. I need to go shopping though. I don't have no like quality food. The power came back on and I've kind of gone through the reserve food that I had because I kind of want to get it out of the house. That's why I've been eating it. But now I'm at the point where I actually need to go shopping again, and it's like, okay, I need to make a list of stuff that I need to make and prepare. Having the ground beef is nice because I can do a couple different stuff with it, and just making burritos with it is really quick and easy. And I'm finding I move too fast to like do a lot of complicated stuff, so the stir fries have kind of not been made all that much. The burgers are fairly easy to make, so that's also fine. Doesn't require a lot of prep work. It's like I still need to be able to cook something, but not, you know, spend 2 hours on it. So I just need to be looking at more recipes that work for me. Whoa! Here, actually, all this lumber is like Endwalker lumber, so I'm gonna move that out. I'm gonna put in this lumber instead. Lets me keep track of where I am ingredient wise. I only need to do this 13 more times, guys, I swear. Admittedly, this is where like Eve's manufacturing system is kind of nice, where it's like you set up all the ingredients. There is no crafting system per se, but you set it and just go. And then you continue about your merry day. This is supposed to be like an engaging where you need to adapt and you need to create the perfect quality piece or something, but instead it's been reduced and solved to the point where it's just macroable. So this is something you do when you're like chilling, relaxing, you're talking with friends, essentially like a secondary activity. Set this to run every so often while playing League and you just store up your ingredients. Oh, man. Okay. Can we just say, what is it? Fru, the new ultimate has been looking really, really fun. So this ultimate was always going to be special for me since Eden was my first, like, actual set of raids. I started with E1, went all the way up through E12. So it was always gonna hold a special place in my heart. I am a little sad that it seems like they've cut the entirety of like Eden Prime and Eden's Promise out of it entirely. All the primals are gone. We're not starting with E2 at all. We're not touching E7 either. It's just like jumping. Oddly enough, I wasn't expecting Fatebreaker to be the intro boss. I wasn't expecting to see E11, but it was a good fit, I think. E11 was never complicated. It was always just how fast can you respond, and that's always kind of a good measure of execution. It's like how well can you respond quickly to things. So in that sense, E11 was already well designed, and then all they had to do with it is just add like 1 or 2 mechanics on top, and then just up the pace by like 3. Like 3x the speed, and then you're good to go. So, I mean, we've only seen 4 phases so far. And I think that it seems like it's roughly halfway through the fight. So I'm looking like it might be another 7-phase ultimate. Kind of similar to DSR, just less, not as intense or complicated. I know DSR people were stuck on for a long freaking time. It broke up a lot of groups. I don't think this ultimate's gonna do the same thing. People seem to be progressing through at a decently reasonable pace. We're only in the first 14.5 hours and people are already on phase 4. I get the feeling this will be like completed within the next 2 days, like the next day. I want to say I give it like 24 to 36 hours and somebody will have cleared. This isn't gonna be like a 4 to 5 day ultimate. I think Alexander took a while too. This one seems like it's just gonna be done really, really fast. They did a good job of incorporating Eden mechanics into it. Fatebreaker is kind of the intro boss, and it really is just kind of a skills check. It's no new mechanics. It's just everything you've already seen really, really fast. Shiva seems like it's just the same thing, just different combinations and permutations with a couple extra mechanics. And to be fair, Shiva was already... E8S was already near ultimate level anyway. It seems like Light Rampant got dumbed down a bit though. So I've seen how it works, and it's like kind of on par with the one we already had. But it's not, it removes the want for uptime, it's not confining everybody to a really close spot in the arena. It's trying to make use of the entire arena without the boss being targetable, and I think that arguably makes Light Rampant easier. So yeah, we haven't seen a lot of phase 3. Seems like it's been pretty simple transition phase, so not much to say there. And then phase 4 people are just kind of getting to, and that first mechanic, that's gonna be a lot. I feel like that's gonna be a prog halter for a bit. To be fair, Light Rampant did stop groups for what seemed like 8 hours, so that was, I mean, I say Light Rampant was easy, but to be fair, it did stop people for 8 hours. Though I think the first Light Rampant stopped people for like 12 to 16. But it does help that we know what Light Rampant is and we know what to expect too. I almost guarantee if this had come out of nowhere, it would probably have stopped groups for a lot longer. But given that we've seen it before and it's just a different version, that's in a sense less demanding. It's like changing the demand type. So it's interesting. I need to see kind of the rest of where the ultimate's going before I say it might be a bit too easy of an ultimate. And to be fair, if you haven't done the Eden raids before, it probably is just going to be a gauntlet of it's going to be a nightmare of a gauntlet, right? If you've done Eden Savage before, it'll feel like muscle memory coming back to you. Because I'm seeing every mechanic come out and it's like I understand everything that's happening despite not being in the fight myself or like seeing or like hearing the comps. I'm mostly like watching muted. It does still look fun as fuck though. I do want to do it. I imagine this will get, if it stays like this consistently difficult, this will be puggable. Pickup groups will have this solved within like 2 months. Almost for sure. Which for me is nice because that means I'm gonna be able to, you know, just not be beholden to a group, which is my problem with my personal problem with Ultimate. Getting a group together with my weird schedule, and now that it's even weirder, like good luck getting me into a raid group. It ain't fucking happening. I'm gonna be relying on pickups. I feel like, Okay. Tangent for a second though. I feel like that's. Oh, I'm gonna wait 30 seconds before the ad break to end before I launch into this. Ba-da-ba, ba-da-ba, ba-da-da, ba-da-ba-da-da-da. Ba-da-ba. I do miss Savage rating. I do. Alright, we're back. Hello, everybody. Honestly, it's been kind of interesting to see what's been happening with, like, difficulty in 14. And balance-wise. I know there's a lot of discussion about class balance right now, how things have gotten too easy. Especially around healers. That conversation kind of started in Endwalker, and it's really coming to a head here in Dawntrail. I heard a really good breakdown about what the real problem is with healing, and as a healer main, I can kind of agree with it. I haven't encountered the problems myself since I'm not doing the high-end content where everything gets solved really quickly and then you're just pushing doses for 50 million years. I haven't run into the problem because it's all chaos for me, so I'm healing at its best, quote unquote, most fun. Oh, I just watched a couple of people get wiped. But I understand it, right? The game is becoming more and more solved. And in a sense, the dev team has kind of helped it become more solved, right? By simplifying classes and making things easier on the execution side for your class rotation, it's one less point of friction. So all you have to do is solve one, the server mechanics are solved at this point. They've been solved for years. But it's like solving boss mechanics and the idea of movement. And as more and more people have been playing the game, as it spiked in popularity, that's also been solved more and more. Oh, crap. Nope, stop. I have to let the macro play out now. That's kind of fucked. So yeah, and they've definitely, it feels like they've upped the casual difficulty for Dawntrail a decent amount. Just like the normal content, going through the story, going through stuff, is like they've been throwing out some pretty fun ideas. And I've actually had to work for it a bit. It's not been super easy. Honeybee Lovely fucking M2 normal is ridiculous. I know there are a lot of complaints about the difficulty of the normal raids. I think it's fine. I think Endwalker made things pretty darn easy. I was half asleep catching up getting to Dawntrail. And the Endwalker content I barely remember. There was nothing overly memorable about it for me. It just kind of was a bunch of stuff we've seen before. And it's not pushing a limit. Because you can either create new mechanics or you can up the difficulty of the mechanics. And Dawntrail seems to have taken the approach of both. Okay, I've made too much lumber, but I'll make one more. I don't know. It's a weird thing where this Ultimates has taken the approach of, hey, we're gonna take all these mechanics you've seen before and we're gonna make the demand for execution way faster and way tighter. And it's not working. Like, if the goal is to make a challenging fight, it's kind of working, but at the same time, it may also not be. And it's also the problem of once a fight is solved, the prestige is kind of gone. Because all you have to do at that point is learn a series of checklists. You have to go through a checklist and learn things on the checklist. You're not puzzle solving anything anymore. Alright. So this is going to be one of the bigger ones, which means I'm going to try and see if I can follow the old flow. The lumber macro doesn't work here. So I want to see if these two in combination are kind of fine. Wasn't trained finesse one of the things that was taken away? No, it's still there. I forget what has been removed or not. I need to screenshot it so I remember what was removed and what wasn't, for fuck's sake. All right, let's go through this though. Okay, I don't need this macro anymore. This can just get deleted. All right, let's do it. Muscle memory. I'm gonna kind of go through it as intended and see what happens here, because this is in a sense what this one was made for. This kind of work. So, okay, if I do a second groundwork, the craft will just finish. But it also doesn't need to be high quality. It just needs to be normal. So I can hit a groundwork again, I think. Okay. Well, that was easy. Yay! One more high reward. Okay, so if I do a high quality, the rewarding is increased. So I do want to see if I can get to 100%. Okay. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. Tradecraft. Oh, and then wait. Oh, wait. Hold on. One of these is for lumber. Hold on. One of these is for lumber. Here, I'll just do this. Good way for me to get rid of the basic lumber. Okay, cool. Well, that's kind of simple. Actually, wait. Aren't I supposed to be going for 91 of everything? Because that's technically the next one. This is a bunch of... I'll just go to 94, I think. I'll get the next set of gear at 94. It'll kind of depend. I want to see if I can take this as far as I can, and then we'll see if I can just go for level 100. If I need to upgrade in the middle, I'll do it. Okay. So let's give this another go. Because while I can finish it, I get more rewards for doing it high quality. So I should try and... Okay, so let's go through this process again. Muscle memory. Manipulation. Veneration. Waste not 2. 1 groundwork. I'm going to do 1 basic synthesis. Okay, I could probably get away with a careful synthesis there. I'm going to paste it. Careful synthesis. Touch. Innovation. 3 more. Okay, so I got to 2. I could probably do Beer Gots here, and then just the groundwork, and then just be done. Great strides, Beer Gots. Groundwork. Okay. That should just work. All right. I mean, hey, I'll take it. Let's give it the test. I think it helps that I'm using all these high quality ingredients. It gives me such a massive boost to have this like early, like, it's halfway to high quality already. Which is such a huge win. That's such a huge W. Great strides. Yup. No, this is consistent. Okay, not quite that consistent, though. I need to add another groundwork in there. But I can do that. There's so much wiggle room with this that I can just do that. I can just add another... I can recklessly just add another groundwork and it's perfectly fine. Nothing to worry about there. Ba-da-ba-ba. Ba-ba-ba-da-ba. Ba-ba-ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba. Ba. Ba-da-bow. The music and Dawn Trail, oh my word. I think Shadowbringers will always just be my #1 because of nostalgia reasons, but like Dawn Trail slaps. Ba-da-bow. Ba-ba-ba-ba. Nah, 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 nah. Nah, 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 nah. Nah, 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 nah. Bow. Okay. Well, it just works. I mean, I will take it just working. I'm just vibing. Today really is just kind of a vibe sort of day, to be honest. We out here simply existing. And not me just totally not me watching World Race on the side, because it really is just the most interesting thing for me. It's so much fun. I would love to do it one of these days, but I know that's gonna be so hard. I'm glad my hands are in a better state. At least it's not like a health reason why I couldn't now. That was a concern for a long freaking time. I was like, what, 2 years of me just letting myself heal while at the same time trying to do as much as I could. I still have to be careful, but it's not like I'm having to ice my hands every single day. I have to do it every once in a while if I really overwork it. But for the most part, it's like what I'm doing day to day is not as intensive. I've kind of more laid back now. Certainly helps a lot. Certainly the more automation helps. It's just like I hit a button and things happen. I have to craft the button, of course, but it's nice to be able to just go, hey, do a thing for me so I can not hurt myself. Careful synthesis is not a valid action name. Oh, I fucked that up. Where did I fuck this up? What do you mean? This careful synthesis is not a valid action. Oh, I put Y instead of I like a dumbass here. I can cut out the groundwork now. I should be able to cut out the groundwork. I mean, I could also just left it as it is, but like, come on. I'm better than this. I'm better than this. Come on. I could avoid being that stupid. Small brain! My brain is tiny and I should feel decent about myself. That's what we're learning. It's all good. That's what we're doing. We're just trying to learn. Ba da 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 All right, cool. I think it's our last piece of lumber too. Or no, it's the last I can get. I still have lumber. I will need to make more of that though. How many earrings did I make? I made so many freaking earrings. Okay, at least it all went to my inventory. So I have, what, 8? So I need to be able to turn in 8 times 3, 24 lumber. Okay, so I've got lumber to craft here. I probably went a little overboard. It's fine. I'll get a decent chunk of experience out of it. The crafting ones are nice because at least I can prepare them ahead of time and I just go back and forth. All right, give me, turn in, give me, turn in, give me, turn in, over and over again. That much is a plus at least. Once the prep work's done and all the resources are gathered, it's like, all right, I'm ready to reap my reward. All of this fat experience. I'm gonna have to do this all again though the second I move to another class. I think I'm gonna hit 90. I'm gonna shoot for 94 on Carpenter. Oh, actually no, the next set of leaves I get are gonna force me to do this all again. Because I'm gonna need to gather new materials. Which is a bit of a pain. Okay, I should probably have all of these available just to see. Lightning crystals are probably going to become a problem in the very near future. Look at that, my stores are extremely low. It's not ideal. Oh, it's 9, not 8, it's 9. I mean, I've got 3, it's fine. I can't math. I also can't see my own inventory. Is this taking lightning? No, this is taking wind. Something was taking lightning earlier. Is it the ingot? No, even that's all taking just wind. That's weird. I don't know why my lightning is so low. Clearly, I just need to take some time and gather more crystals. They are somewhat important. They're also always needed. No, I forgot this isn't Eve. I can't just check the market boards for me. Damn it. I have to be at the market. I'm too used to other games. I'm a goof. Bump. Bump, 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 bada, bump. It's so comfy here. All we need now is like a fireplace. And just relax. Just be warm, be toasty. Maximum comfort 24/7. If the blanket is not fuzzy, I do not want it. I will do everything in my power to make it fuzzy. I don't know what makes things. I was gonna say throw it in the dryer, but I think it makes it worse. Oh, it's washing it. I'm losing my mind over here. I'm going crazy. I was really expecting this to take longer to figure out. I figured it out in like 10 minutes. I was expecting things to have changed a lot more, or be like a lot more complicated than they were. No, not at all. These macros were relevant to like 2.5 to 3 years ago, and they still mostly work with some tweaking. Apparently, I do know just enough about the crafting system to continue to tweak the old macros. The old ways are still effective. When it works, it just heckin' works. Damn. I did more Mech Warrior last night after stream ended. Continued to get my butt kicked around a couple of times. Apparently the strat of throwing endless swarms of urban mechs at me is a really, really highly effective at just eliminating me completely. That and all my allies. Even with more varied mechs, I have tankier assault mechs now that I use the frontline for me, and it's still not working. I'm still running into a wall of dealing with entire swarms. I need more effective one-shot potential. The PPCs aren't enough anymore. Need heckin' Gauss rifles. Gosh darn it. Bum, bum. Oh yeah, Tenchi and I finally went through the area. I was shocked to learn that they changed it and they'd removed Astinian holding up the eye for protection. It is now a much faster fight with less time being spent fighting the horde, but like, dang it, I feel like something was missing. I can see why they did it though. It was kind of an old fight, lots of old mechanics. It was definitely modernized well. Ow! I can't even tell if that's Tenchi or Rose. That's the sad part about this. Hi. Hello. You've beaten me up. I've been thoroughly punched in the face. You can come out of hiding now. Just admit to your crime. I'll only be kind of mad at you. Ah, Rose! And you broke it. Congratulations, you broke it. There it is. It wouldn't be Rose throwing things at me if she didn't break things immediately. How does it? How are you doing on this fine Tuesday afternoon? Is the weather any better where you are? It's gray and depressing over here. It is absolutely not fun. Okay, just now I have to double check. Is the sound working properly? No, it's not. Let me fix that. There we go. Huzzah! Just in time for the music to pick back up! Crystarium aside, this is the best main town theme. My word, it's just great. We're level 92! Refined touch has been learned now. Okay, what does this do? Increases quality. Combo action basic touch. What? Okay, that's gonna require some. I'm gonna need to wait. What? Combo bonus increases in. Okay. Wait. What? But how is that better? Most of the combos end up using this for its like massive boost anyway. It's the same durability cost, but more expensive. You would have needed to make this cost 20 CP to make this worth it. This is just useless. What? How is this at all helpful? You're taking up 2 steps for a combo action that is worse than just hitting the bigger button. I'm so confused. How is refined touch helpful? What? I'm lost. I'll admit I'm very lost. I don't understand. I'm clearly missing something here. Okay. Does anybody who does crafting understand how that's better than just preparatory? Because you have to combo into it. Welcome to the crafting ground where I just steal macros to do all of my delivery shit. Admittedly, I'm trying to make all of my own so I can at least understand the system. And unfortunately for me, and the content, I figured it out in like 2 seconds. So I've been making macros and just going through all my stuff. We've been sitting here grinding. I unlocked refined touch, and I'm like, this does not help me. I'm learning that this is, I guess if you need to waste an extra step somewhere along the way, it can be helpful. But it still just costs more than 40, which is weird. But it sounds like you can in fact still steal macros to do stuff. It's like, all right, well, this isn't gonna be nearly as complicated as I thought it was gonna be. I was expecting it to be way harder. But you know what? I'll take it. It means I can get my crafters to 100 pretty easily. And then I can just work on... I can work on the crafting and gathering side of the game. I haven't done a lot with that. I want to interact with it more. I want to explore it. And then I guess I'm gonna have to get a friend to get me into fishing somehow. I don't want to. I want to leave it at level 6 and just never touch it, just for being funny. Actually, you know what the bigger crime would be? If I were to get Fisher to 99 with like very little experience left, but just refuse to level it all the way to 100. Oh, it would make so many people upset. It would be such a troll move. Fisher is stupidly easy to level with ocean fishing. That's from what I understand, yeah. Seems to be the case. That was only 91%. Hold on. Do I need to alter the macro here? I mean, there's nothing to alter. This is already as tight as it can possibly be. No, I guess there is something I could do. I haven't seen it do 91% before. That must be like a 1 in a million kind of thing. That variation. Okay, so from 74 it should be fine, right? Yep, okay. Weird one off. Alright, cool. Let's turn these in. Live and let die. Why do I have a... I still have carpenter quests. Oh, that's funny. Oh, that's tragically funny. That is insanely tragically funny. Would you be quiet? Yes! I love that so much. That reminds me, I need to do my gather or leave quest to get bot and miner up. Yeah, oh my word. I'll admit, it's been really nice to just gather my own stuff for this. It has been great. I've enjoyed gathering. I'm gonna get a lot of experience off of this. I start reaping rewards now! Level 93, just like that. Let's go. I could probably skip the level 92 quests at this rate. But it also reminds me that I need to not overproduce. Because that seems to be really easy to do here. It is not at all efficient. Can I hit the... There's no way I hit 95 off of this. That would be ridiculous. It's beautiful! All this experience! It's so good. It's so good. Oh, level 94. Let's go. Delicate Synthesis Mastery. Okay, what is this? Efficiency increased to 150% for delicate synthesis. Okay. I could see some niche use cases for that. Experience for one step upon using hasty touch. It upgrades it to daring touch. Damn, they're really trying to make spinning the gacha worth it. Holy crap. So yeah, I really just did skip the level 92 quests. I can go right up to level 94. So that's ridiculous. Jeez. I love it. I love it. Feed me more! Okay, so yeah, just don't overproduce for the other ones. I really just need to not overproduce for the other ones. I made too much. I thought it wasn't gonna be quite as efficient as it was. It was so efficient. I suppose it's like, it definitely isn't as efficient if you're not making high quality stuff. But holy crap, if you're making high quality stuff, it's really efficient. It's so worth it. All right, this is the last one. I might actually hit level 95. Oh my gosh! Really? Every fucking time. Alright, that's fine. That's fine. Blacksmith is next, huh? And all of my gear is gone. Okay, so it was the focused actions are gone. The focused ones. Is that refined? Yeah, it's okay, so it's refined. I'm gonna snipping tool this. Because the hotbar's changed again. Where is it? Nope. You are here. You are here. Advanced touch is on shift 4. Prudent. Shift 5. Okay, I think that covers it. Nope, wait. I need to make one more switch. There we go. Alright, now we're good. Now it's the same. Okay, so what am I doing for this? The missing piece. Oh, that's right. I hit basically level 65 to get the action for everybody, and then I just stopped doing the crafter quests. I was just speedrunning it. Okay, Mountain Chromite Hatchet. Mountain Chromite Twin Fangs. Okay. Obviously, I'm gonna need Mountain Chromite Ingot. it's like what? It was the hatchet and the twin fangs, yeah? Yeah, twin fangs. Oh my word. Raw star quartz. Okay, this is an old crafting thing. I'm gonna whetstone crafting. What the fuck? I have to go back into Endwalker areas for this shit. Okay, well, this is gonna get interesting. And then the hatchet. I can literally craft the tools. Wait. That's funny. And then the hatchet. Silver Lobo leather. Ah, that's gonna be a... It's gonna be a... Okay, maybe not that one. So maybe we don't spam that one, and maybe we spam the twin fangs instead. Because I can do that one, I think, without any animal material, which is ideal. All right, I'm gonna get up and use the bathroom really quickly, and then we're gonna be gathering some materials. Holy crap, this is gonna be a lot. Okay, I returned. All right, so I've got my work cut out for me here. Okay, so let's start with the whetstone here. Crafting method, gathering method, the world unsundered. Got it. And then we're gonna need miner. Okay, that's fine. To Elpis! I feel over-prepared for an area like this. The funny thing is, I remember going back and forth in this area a ridiculously large fudge ton. It's crazy. Okay, where is it? There it is. So we need... In order to make this, it's 4 a piece. Probably don't need that much of it. But at the same time, I am still gonna get a decent... I'm gonna get a decent chunk of the stuff. Because who knows how much I'll need for it? It probably only is needed for these in-between steps, but then again, it's like you never know. It's good to at least have a storage of stuff. As you can tell, I've kind of got a horde of items going on here. If you're if you're a normal, like, just, if you're not interacting with crafting or gathering, you have more than enough inventory space. The problem is the second you deal with crafting and or gathering, that immediately goes up exponentially. You have no space suddenly, at all. It gets really fucked. It's very depressing. No, I don't need the water. I just need the Nite. I think it's really funny that all of these stuff require materials that are just not present in modern day. It's like, where are you getting these minerals from to have these crafting recipes? Tell me this! I wish to know. It would appear... I think my model is kind of fucking over, being a little bit on the fucky side. Oh, hey, nice. I will absolutely take that. Give me more rocks! All the rocks. I got the stones, I swear. I don't understand. What the fuck is this? It's like, it's weirdly there. I don't remember it being there before. It's probably relevant to something, but not gonna worry about it. Yeah. Yeah. Bonk. Le bonk. 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 I have a friend who I have messed with on numerous occasions. I mentioned how I was gonna put Fisher at 99 and then just like leave it like 2 experience away from 100 and then never finish it. I have done this to a friend so many times on so many occasions. And it's one of the things he loathes me for. It's just like, hey, look at this. I got this other thing that is almost fully leveled, but not quite. And he just wants to, every time he'll dunk me in a river. It's like, why do you do this? And then he'll insist I fix it, and I just never do. That is freaking beautiful. Okay, so the star quartz also requires the init whetstone. There's the lar ingot, which I just need to make more of. And then hi, you got me into Eve. And that Unchained Space Edition, and now I'm in the Star Citizen. Oh no, I feel so sorry. well, hey, you know what? Welcome to the sci-fi love life. It's a vicious cycle out here. I mean, hey, hopefully you're having fun though. Live, laugh, rats! True, true. I don't know anything about Star Citizen though. I have actively avoided it. There are aspects to it that are just like, huh? I think it being in a state of early access for 12 years has kind of turned me off to it. So it's like, if you have fun with it, enjoy. I'm gonna stay away from it. But at the same time, I wish everyone who is playing it the most fun of times. Bonk! I'm just gonna sit here and farm some rocks! How's it going, Mayan? And then how's it going to, welcome to you both. Welcome to the very chill, crafting stream. Just got home. Nice. Okay, listen, I know I'm not actively crafting. I'm gathering materials to do crafting. And we're getting back to that point, all right? I swear we're getting back there. Okay, so wait, hold on. Oh, hello. I forget, this is just a thing that happens now. So wait. Crafting. Gathering. I need level 70 ore? What the fuck? That's bizarre. Do you need a certain time frame that I saw you show crafting decided to sit in here? Yeah. It do be like that. I am in the middle of crafting and gathering. At the same time, the world race is going on for the new ultimate, and it has been an interesting watch. We still need to figure out a time. We do. That's rough because I'm trying to get back into the swing of my own things. Now my schedule is like semi-known. Thing is, I decided to dig into the development of Star Citizen and not White Knight or anything, but a lot of misinformation about it is running around. Also true. Very, very also true. But at the same time, it's just like, eh. It doesn't interest me enough to look into deeper. So I'm just like, I will let it will exist in its own corner and I will exist in mine, and that will be enough for me. Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, that also very true, Mayan. If there was like, you are knowledgeable on the topic more so than I am, so. Got into it too because my brother is into it and gave me a game package. So there you go. You're having fun with family, which is just like a good reason to play and have fun. Me at the moment with Katsu, bro, is like finally playing Magic. Now let's play games. No, more or less after reading the story about its development makes sense. All the bad rapid time taken. Hey, the fact that they're still pushing on despite everything is just, it's still commendable. So, like, power to them. They're still trudging forward. Many other games would not be after this long, so. Apologies if I appear a bit stuttery. Final Fantasy has always been a little weird with my model. Ads are rolling! Rolling like the wheels on this bike! Okay, we're gonna do one more small section over here, and then we're gonna move on to the next area.
Dad, can we craft the special device that makes entire cities vanish?
Doodle, we already have one of those, but we're just not gonna use it. Okay, so I'm apparently going all the way back to Stormblood, by the way. Don't ask me how that's supposed to work. So yeah, okay, I'm in the right area. It's not a limited time gather, which is nice. It's so weird, the fact that I need this. To begin using this engine, CryEngine, the devs of Engine oversold the capabilities of Engine to teams, so I had to switch development. After switch to Amazon Games Engine, Lumberyard ended up modifying to fit their needs. The average shit show they had in the face. I mean, if you're having to switch engines because of like weird stuff happening every like 2 years or something, it's not ideal. That would hamper just about anything. Because then you're having to start like more kind of at the beginning every single time, and it's not ideal for that to be happening. But I won't need as much of this stuff more than likely. I'll get like 100 and then I'll move on. I want to be prepared, but I don't need to spend 30 years over preparing myself. It's really funny that's having me go all the way back to Stormblood. There's so many expansions removed. Why am I going back here? For level 70 ore, what is happening? Keep areas active. I mean, fair. I'm pretty sure I'm one of the... there's probably only like 2 other people here, though. It is insane just how empty areas get, though. Once everything's said and done, how empties can just get. Like, Final Fantasy XIV is ridiculously massive, but at the same time, player population-wise, most of the game is really freaking empty. I don't know why I hit that. I knew it was going to be right there. Whoa! Yep, we go. Okay, we've almost got enough, I'd say. What's really gonna be painful is the oops. Yeah, the mountain chromite ore is gonna be really, really painful. That I'm gonna need like roughly what 500 of to keep up. That's gonna take a minute. Now that being said, let's go back to a Dawn Trail area, please. The music is so much better. Yoctoral! Ah, that feels better. I have been hearing whispers that people have just been calling Dawn Trail, like putting Dawn Trail on the level of Stormblood, though. To be fair, I can see it. It's rough. I enjoyed it though. I thought it was a good time. Blah. Yes. Give me that mountain chromite ore. I need all of it. All of it, I say. I think people just don't like it as much because it follows such a massive ending for a storyline. It does have its own issues. I think it's one of those things where you either like it or you don't. I have to talk vaguely because I don't want to fully dive into spoilers here. It's like there are characters you either love it or you don't. There is certainly the question of how do you handle power scaling that they didn't quite do correctly. And then a lot of characters just ended up getting sidelined when they probably should have had a bigger part to play. So it was like, Dawn Trail had a lot of good ideas with just kind of middling execution seems to be the consensus. And the consensus I've come to, it's like, certain things could have been done way better that would have really enhanced the story. It's got a good idea, and I like what they're doing, at least. I'm still enjoying it. You could nitpick, I could nitpick into the ground, but it's like, I'm still having fun, so. I think people, like, hating on it as much as some folks have has been a bit overblown, though. I bought up to Endwalker. I think I haven't finished Heavensward post-game. Fair. Tenshi's working on Heavensward right now. She's been having a really good time with it. She likes that she can take it at her own pace and then just and I can be dragged along for the ride. I'm stuck in Shadowbringers for the past year. Yeah, you are still in Shadowbringers, which is deeply unfortunate. Tenchi eventually wants to get up to do Savage Rating, so I'm gonna be dragged back into that eventually. I'm guessing probably the next raid tier. That would be my guess. I was find the engage. Yeah, okay. Star Rail's got its own unique story. I haven't gotten very deep into it, though. I'm still stuck on the Laofu. The Laofu story is just, it's not doing it for me. I feel like FF14 is too big for its own good. I feel like it's fine. It's got a lot of story, and if you want to take that journey, you can. Its first arc has a conclusion point, and it's got pit stops along the way, so it depends on how much you want to invest into it. It's definitely a bit harder to get into. If you enjoy your time with A Realm Reborn, you'll enjoy the entirety of the game, but if you're holding on for it to get good at Shadowbringers, then this probably isn't the ride for you. Because, like, we peaked in Shadowbringers, and we just kind of never maintained that level of quality. I will say I did like Dawn Trail more than I liked Endwalker, which might be a bit of a hot take. My issue isn't the story is big. My issue is that I love taking detours in roundabout ways and progressing. Oh, elaborate? Do tell. My experience is like you just once you get past the Realm Reborn and some of its hiccups, it's just you can run through the MSQ straight shot until modern content, like up until you're all caught up. They have very intentionally tweaked the game so all you have to do is the main story. Stormblood was very roundabout. Stormblood was its own unique beast. I think it's the reason, like, a lot of people have Stormblood at the bottom of, like, expansion rankings for a good reason. Stormblood was interesting. And it had its own feel to it, I will say. It was definitely trying to stand on its own and break apart from, like, not repeat what Heavensward did. And in that sense, it succeeded, but it didn't quite rise to the level of quality. I prefer the mini stories of quest lines like the Gilgamesh one. Yeah, 14 doesn't have a super large amount of those. You get a raid lines. You've got Manderville, which continues on throughout the game. You've got the post-expansion raid story, the post-expansion alliance raid story. They started introducing role quests as of like Shadowbringers. So there's some more of those, but it's not like there's like 50 of them or anything. It's just a good small handful. I definitely got, yeah, I think it got more consistent around Shadowbringers. Stormblood was kind of sparse. Let's finish every piece up and get a video set it. We'll see if I playing again to sub to finish the story. It's certainly an interesting ride. I do enjoy it for what it is. Has got his twists and turns. How are we on the Mountain Chromite? 178. Jeez, I've got a long way to go. I require so much ore! Granted, I probably don't need a full 100 ingots, but at the same time, I will definitely need this ore for other things down the road. So, good for me to have it, to hang on to it. I will say, I do like where we're going with... Now that we're in post-patch Dawn Trail, I like where we're going. It's... Well, some of the hiccups I had with the second half of it are kind of continuing. Like, the story is continuing on, and I'm like, okay, we're not done with this. This is an unresolved plot thread. They're not ending on this note, which I'm happy about. I will say I did get Tenchi started on Manderville a bit. She had a lot of fun with that. That was a really, 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 really good time. I'm trying to think of what other things that I do need to eventually try for myself. I know Tenchi wants to drag me into some other of the Final Fantasy games. Oh, and she finished her pizza and I want some. Oh my word. What the fudge? I don't like how they're changing the gameplay. Okay. I talked about this a little bit before. I will launch into this again. Fudging heck. They continue to simplify the classes more and more and more and more. And while we definitely had gripes about how some things needed quality in life and touch-ups, I feel like we've gone too far. Everything is very samey. It makes me appreciate more FF11. Yeah, everything is incredibly, incredibly dummy simple now. It's kind of... Okay, well, that's just wind crystals. That's not bad to have. I don't know. I appreciate somewhat of the simplicity to it, but at the same time, it's... The systems definitely don't have as much depth as you would expect them to. Like, I dived into crafting today and expected to be like, alright, this is gonna take time to master. I'm definitely gonna need to, like, take a couple of days and really figure this out. I had it done in 10 minutes. And now I'm in a very simple loop of gather materials, run the macro. And I'm like, the fuck? Even Tenchi has noticed that there's just a lot of go from A to B to C to D without a lot of interactivity with it. Just a lot of go to places and click the thing without a whole lot of depth. Which to my understanding, 11 is you have to pay a fuck ton of attention. Feels like they dumbed down to early phone game level. It does kind of feel, actually, now that you point that out, it does feel like the classes have kind of gotten that simple. There's still enough complexity where you probably couldn't slap it onto a mobile device. Though I don't know what they're doing with Final Fantasy XIV Mobile. That might be 1.0. I haven't looked into that. But yeah, some things are definitely too simple, in my opinion. Yeah, I like the early versions where it's mixed. More of 11 and Terra. I definitely would not hate having a bit more complexity back into it. 14 is incredibly accessible now, but it probably shouldn't stay that way. Like, I love that for A Realm Reborn and maybe even Heavensward, where it's like you're trying to get people into the game and you need to introduce systems slowly. But modern game, Dawn Trail, current expansion, I definitely should have to think a bit more than I am. You can very easily get into a rhythm. It's the problem of, like, the game is solved. They've oversimplified to the point of actively making the player base dumber and dumber. Potentially. I would say there were definitely a lot of complaints about the spike in difficulty in Dawn Trail. Meanwhile, I'm sitting over here feasting because I'm loving it. I mean, with the classes being so simple, movement is definitely a thing where it's like, you should probably have movement solved, right? You should know how your class absolutely functions. And mechanics should be killing you, but not knowing your class shouldn't be killing you now. I remember when I still had to do cleric stance dancing back in Heavensward, back when I was like still very early levels, and it was like, okay, there's a lot here. And then I came back when Shadowbringers was launched, skipping Stormblood entirely, and I'm like, dang, this is a lot simpler. I kind of appreciated that it wasn't quite so overwhelmingly hard to get into healing. Specifically when they changed RRR and modified its dungeons that acted on materials and mechanics. Okay, to be fair though, I like that they're changing A Realm Reborn to modernize it. Yeah, moving the crap quest with changes to dungeons were not needed. I would say that they were. In the sense that they, like, okay, how do I phrase this? We need to take what A Realm Reborn was doing and slap it more towards the end, or just like sprinkle more of it throughout. But if you're going to cut out what was in A Realm Reborn from the rest of the game, leaving that in is just a frustrating experience. Because all of your senior players are basically saying, hey, this is A Realm Reborn jank. It's not going to be required to know for the rest of the game, and it's not. And A Realm Reborn was also not teaching players mechanics that were relevant in later, like, later content that you would expect A Realm Reborn to teach you. So it's kind of a yes and no, where it's like you definitely need to have that complexity that was in A Realm Reborn sprinkled back throughout the rest of the game, but you also need A Realm Reborn to properly introduce everybody to the mechanics that are coming in through everything else. So stuff like stack markers are now introduced very early on. What is it? Towers, I think, also make a couple of appearances as well. So some of the mechanics you see more often nowadays are actually in A Realm Reborn and can be introduced properly. Some of the mechanic teaching was removed. I think they added some of that back. I know they introduced a modified Hall of the Novice semi-recently. I haven't done it, but Tenshi did go through it and said it was very, very informative. So I think they've helped that, but I can't fully confirm. It was certainly more helpful than my sorry bot. HON is a hotfix in my eyes. I forget what is HON. Hall of the Novice. Oh, I see. Yeah. I mean, yeah, kind of is. But at the same time, how many times has EVE Online redone its tutorial over the years? Because it's just been fully inadequate. Weighted Dungeon teach you about AoE splash damage, shit puddles that got removed? Yeah. In a sense, some of the burden has shifted to the player base. In a sense. Or it feels like it. Hang on, I had the thought. I forgot what it was. The teaching was integrated in the story and its dungeons. Not, in my experience, not very well. Because I got all the way up to Nidhogg, and I had no idea what a stack marker was, and I died to the Aquamorn alone. I feel like we're in a better place now than we were before. But definitely the Hall of the Novice should be probably a bit more prevalent. Like, definitely a bigger point to new players. I mean, we're definitely not in a perfect place. The tutorials aren't perfect. There's still a lot that the game doesn't teach you, and that's still a fact that's fairly well acknowledged from what I understand. But at least they're trying. They're recognizing the fact that the influx of people that happened during Endwalker made the game a bit less newbie friendly. People are a bit less willing to teach now than they were before. Just like on a pickup group sense. If you're bringing your friends in, obviously you're doing your best to show them the ropes, but... Okay, my durability's more than okay at this point. I think it's kind of rough because we're at a point where it's like we've reached the end of Endwalker, we're in the new arc, and we're kind of in a point where it's like the savage, basically I'm kind of using like the skill ceiling has the example here, right? But the savage tier was cleared in under 24 hours. All 4 raids were done within a day. That's the fastest a raid tier has ever been completed. So the ceiling has dropped fairly significantly with modern content, and while the floor is more accessible, and that's fantastic, it's come with a cost. And one that's not what it's the direction of the floor and the ceiling is not going in the direction you want to go this late into a game's life cycle. Actually, the floor being where it is now fine. The ceiling being this low is not great. Though we'll see if my estimation of a 3-day clear on Ultimate holds up. I would say yes and no. I mean, savage content should be taken as a metric, probably by a bunch of addicts to DPS. Also true. But yeah, but ceiling has gone down. That being the ceiling. I'd say the floor for normal raids definitely went up this tier though. The normal raids for this last tier were like, and there were complaints. People were saying it was too hard. So in this sense, it was like directions in both ways. It's weird. It's weird. We're in a very, very funny spot where some things about the game are okay, others are not. And the goalpost is moving every time they make a change. And it feels like it's not quite moving in the right direction. But every attempt is being made with the best of faith to make the game better. And it's hard because the game is so big now. How you can't please everybody. So 14 is kind of constantly in a state of who do we want to cater to? Oop. Oh. Hello.
Hello. I has the pizza.
You have the pizza. We're having a long, lengthy discussion about the state of the game.
Oh, what's up?
The changes made to A Realm Reborn and the modifications to the skill floor and skill ceiling of the game.
Oh, yeah. From what I understand, the skill floor has been lowered and whatnot, right?
Yeah, the skill floor is extremely accessible now.
Hmm.
I think they please too much normies that have too much voice. The game is more like a VR chat without a VR than an actual game. The floor is extremely low.
Well, these ultimates are proving that it's still very freaking hard.
I mean, yeah, but ultimates... To be fair, ultimates are going to take multiple days to clear just because they are so brutal.
Yeah.
So,
but I feel like
yeah.
if we're gonna talk about skill floor, skill ceiling, you have to look at it this way: who's paying for the game?
Right.
Who's paying for the game?
And
Normies.
Yeah, for the most part, it is the casual player base.
Yeah, the casual player base is the most vocal because they are the ones who actually support the developers. So they are going to cater to that first, and then the fact that we still have ultimates and savages and whatnot, that shows that they're not abandoning the high skill players.
Right. And to be fair, the floor went up in Dawn Trail.
Mm-hmm.
Which it definitely should by the time you get Dawn Trail.
Yeah. They are also taking that hard stance of, hey, we are not VR chat.
Right. Issues that doesn't seem to be for those in between.
Eh.
I mean,
I feel like
so-
that's actually a problem of the fact that the older hard content isn't being run anymore. That would be a perfect place to put your in between.
Kind of. You either become super hardcore savage or VR chat and Limsa. It depends on the avenues you want to go. Extreme trials are a very good medium and in between. It's not as brutally challenging as savage content.
I want to do an extreme sometime.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I need to do the modern extremes. Gosh darn it! I know that.
Can I do extremes on free trial?
Yes, you can.
Okay. Especially those in Heaven's Word. Yeah, that's a problem that I agree with.
So the problem.
No one runs that content because there's no rotation for it.
The problem is there's no long-lasting good reward for it. Even for modern content, the extremes will be run for a bit, but once the new thing is out, the old thing gets dumped until the end of the expansion.
Yeah, they need to find that happy medium of, okay, this is old content, but if you're gonna do it unsynced, you're not gonna get this reward, blah, blah, blah.
The game has become too big for its own good. Yeah, they don't have a good, long-lasting way of making stuff replayable, both for old areas and for old content. It is between that and class, like how the classes play, are the two biggest problems.
I feel like they're also just kind of going the route of just pay for the latest content, get to the latest content. What's the problem? I feel like that's what they're trying to say.
Well, and
which is like,
it's the story-driven nature of it, yeah.
Yeah, it's still a story game.
Yeah.
I'm kind of thinking of it this way. it's Final Fantasy itself can have multiple it can have optional bosses before you get to the true final boss, right?
Mhm.
Final Fantasy VI, that the thing that A Realm Reborn takes after, by the way, which is the biggest inspiration for Final Fantasy 14 in general. Even 6 has like, okay, you can either run to the final boss and get your shit kicked in, but it'll still be worth it because that's the harder side, or you can go take the side content.
To be fair, the trust part
They're
is...
kind of doing the reverse here, but I see why. Everyone does the side content, so just give them all the story.
Well, to be fair, the trust system for older content was put in because some people prefer single-player experiences.
Yeah.
Like, the roulette system already does a really good job of making sure new players can actually run content. The roulette system is still, in fact, doing its job very, very well.
I feel like a good medium here would be if they take the old content and they make it single player accessible. If they start introducing instance versions that are not as hard, don't require 8 players to be on their freaking cracked out of their mind to do it, but need 1 person cracked out of their mind to do it. I feel like that would be a nice happy medium. Like once the content is over, then you introduce the whole, okay,
Nope.
now you can solo it.
Can't do that. Can't do that. Making that content pledge to the single player defeats the purpose of an MMO. Abso-fucking-lutely it does.
Well, if they're not going to add a
trust.
rotation,
Yep.
they have to do something.
No, I understand why they did it for Shadowbringers for the trust systems, like being able to run it with NPCs as a story, as a way to interact deeper with the story, was a decent thought. However, it completely killed the MMO aspect of the game.
That's actually what happens when you run Unsynced, I think, isn't it? The 200% near
If you run Unsynced, you get a massive buff, yeah. But that's a different thing entirely.
Like, yes, the game has gotten too big. Well, maybe what they should just do is make it a 4-player thing and make a rotation for that specifically. But there does have to be a point too where it's like running unsynced after they implement this shit, by the way, where they make it once you're running unsynced, you're not getting the good perks, the good loot and shit like that, you know. But I feel like the problem also is what loot.
Yeah, no, the biggest thing is what loot.
Yeah, they have to fix the loot problem. They have to make it so you don't need to have 8 players just for ultimate, for old content at least. Maybe make it so that if you are like the next expansion over, you could do the old content with 4 players type of shit. Like, they need to find something. And it doesn't have to be the exact same thing as what people ran. That's another thing that they have to get out of their ass. It doesn't have to be the same thing.
Ah!
A synthesis failed?
Okay. Nope, hang on. I'm tweaking a macro here. Tweaking a macro here.
What loop? Just put in the tombstone crafting pool.
God!
Oh, God. That's annoying.
Endwalker was the worst for that. I will say that. Endwalker was the worst for just shoving everything to tomes.
Also, I feel like, so this is my experience with A Realm Reborn. Doing the Alliance raids and whatnot and blah 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 and getting the tomes. Yes, that gear lasted me a while. It did. As soon as I went to Heavensward, it was like invalidated.
There we go. Okay.
Yeah. Like, they need to make gear that takes a while to get, not be gone, like, invalidated in two fucking levels.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, stop letting me level my character so fast.
Yeah, You are.
Let me actually experience the damn game. And if I do want to fast track, make it so that the experience from the main story is absurd.
Yeah, the old content scaling is so poor.
The levels, so I like, if I'm doing the side content, that's not supposed to be leveling me up like crazy, yet it is. At least in Realm Reborn. It leveled me up like fucking crazy. That was the problem.
Hello!
Never drop special perks out of equipment compared to others. Like the blade, the equipment is just stat, sticks, and fashion.
How's you? Good! I'm
Hey,
messing
thanks.
around. I'm messing around with crafting, and it's actually been a really good time.
But yeah, they need to make like the loot worth it for that area.
I missed something. No, I didn't miss something.
Did you use the waste knot? Yeah, you did.
No, yeah, I used the waste knot, but I forgot that I didn't cut out the step that I cut out before. I don't trust that, so I'm just gonna do that anyway, and then... There we go! Okay, fantastic.
Yeah, the problem they're also running up against is they have simplified stuff to the point where, like, yes, the skill floor is very low. That's good for a community health reason. But I feel like if they just added a little bit more complexity here and there for specific things, they'd be able to at least have buffs that actually apply rather than just a one-size-fits-all solution.
Okay. I should have a macro that actually works now. Did my reclears earlier, so I'm so far done for the week. I haven't done any of my reclears for the week. None of them. Heck, I still need to do all the extremes. I still need to try Savage. I still need to gear myself up. I am so behind.
I'm just saying I shouldn't go from, hey, let's do a shit ton of alliance raids so I get good equipment in Realm Reborn from the tomes, to I'm level 60 now. What the fuck do I do? Well, I guess I just go to Heavensward. Now I'm level 65.
You're almost level 70 at this point, aren't you?
Like, I think you're supposed to be like level 50 going into Heavensward. That's a problem. I think they need to give like 10 levels after the expansion.
So here's what the problem is, right? All of those level 50 quests you got after Realm Reborn was finished, in theory, you were already at level 50, so you weren't gaining any experience. Now, they do give experience. So you're getting way more experience than you were before.
I'm getting, no. See, the problem is, the Alliance raids were leveling me up.
Yeah.
Why the fuck are Alliance raids leveling me up?
Nah, they wouldn't if you were doing them on content, like as they were released, because you were max level.
Then I don't know. Make it so that the next expansion starts 10 levels at the end of... Okay. I think you need 20 levels per expansion. 10 for the story, and then 10 for the patch content. If you really want to actually fix this problem.
You know, you're like entering Heavensward at 75.
Okay, while it is fun to go beat the shit out of everything, it gets old very fast.
Yeah.
They need to just either cut the levels in half, all the experience in half, or make it so that it takes twice as many levels to get through the full patch content.
They honestly, in my mind, all they need to do is just nerf the experience of the patch content. Since that was intended for level cap anyway.
Mm-hmm. And don't actually so the problem with Dawn Trails is like 90 to 100, right? So you start at level 90 and then you get to level 100 by the end of the story, right?
Yep. And now I'm not gaining any experience.
I feel like also they should let you they need to scale it too based on like, is this your main character, or is this your character that's the highest level, or is this a character that you're just leveling up? If it's a character that you're clearly leveling, you can algorithmically figure that shit out. Don't tell me you can't. If the algorithm says, hey, this person is leveling a character that's definitely not their main because they have a level 100 white mage over here and they have a level 5 pictomancer. I mean, bad example, but you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, or no.
Then it's like, okay, now make you start leveling up. They can adjust that on the fly because it's the server that puts it into your account. The server can be smarter than that.
But not me. After all, I'm as smart as a stone gerbil. Okay, 6 is fine. I'm gonna move on to the Star Quartz. And fuck, I need to go back to Gathering. God damn it!
Those semblance of rotation can be done by themselves. Yeah. The expert of Xenoblade Chronicles. Basically, you can save experience and reassign until you get. That's a good idea. That actually is a good idea. Let you take, maybe not 100% of your experience bars extra, but like take like 50 to 75% of it, you know, and just store it in like an item. And no, you can't market it off. You can apply, you can just apply it to whatever character or whatever class you want. Even also doing level downs. I would love to take a shit ton of my experience in my my summoner, my main, and just apply it to a dragoon. To get a dragoon right off the field, you know?
I have a bad feeling about this.
Like, that would be a really nice thing I could do. Into the content you're doing, yeah. Like, let people also level sync themselves.
Yeah.
Yes, have the level sync in there, but let people also just level sync themselves how they see fit. I know how to play my summoner very well. I know how to grind experience with my summoner very well. Let me take that experience and just throw it towards another character. Because I'm only gonna get that, I'm only gonna get the daily once, and I'm trying to level up someone else. Why the fuck should I wait? But yes, I'll do it.
I'm turning off the music for this.
What's up?
Just it's a vocal track because it's like this is the last area of the current fucking of like the first storyline. And so it's like it's all big and dramatic. And I'm like, I don't need this right now.
Available to Hrothgar and Vera and
Make another banging music that you forget after 10 minutes. Okay, that's that's a bit harsh.
That you forget after 10 minutes?
This time the company that was up security reduced the amount of DDoS attacks that were happening. Fixed basic issues of all hair and hats being able to Hrothgar and Vera, and instead improving a mobile version of F14. Okay, that I will absolutely shit them on for, yes. Because the encounters being like, okay, yeah, generic fantasy means you need to improve your combat system, but the banger move is like the leave Soken out of this. Man's a god. But no, the fact that they are still having all these DDoS issues and like the problems with the hats for the Hrothgar and the Viera are still in the game are just like that's bad. That's really bad. The fact that that still exists so many years later, and the DDoSing.
You think they'd use Cloudflare?
Well, okay, actually, hang on. The DDoSing, I have to give a bit of slack for. Because it's not just 14 dealing with a bit of a problem with DDoSers. That is, there are more that are dealing with this problem, and despite being multi-billion-dollar companies, they can't solve it, which is a problem that I am not suited to talk about.
Oh yeah, you should also probably enable unreactives to show the username.
Wait, what do you mean?
You can enable unreactives to show them the username of the people in the call.
Oh.
Yeah, Jimmy has it on. Oh, Rose. Sorry, I'm used to your old name, Rose.
It's so ingrained in our brains, Rose. You will have to forgive. Why are you throwing shit at me for that?
That was on point. That was 100% her. Sorry, Rose.
I know it's wrong, Rose. Rose always is the one who does it. Because they can't throw things at Tenchi. I can fix that. But I won't.
Run.
What do you mean run? Who's running?
Me?
You're telling yourself to. Oh wait, hold on.
Oh my god, but yeah, they need to get up with if it's still running Windows Server, they need to just fucking boot up Wine and just throw it all on Linux.
What are we setting it on? Server, global, or global username? Fucking which one do we want? Server nickname doesn't even help here, given we're in a call. Global nickname?
To the No, in the Fugi.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's giving me 3 options.
Wait, now there's 3 options. Oh god,
server
Rose, which one?
Server nickname, global nickname, and global username.
Server nickname.
Yeah.
Because then people can set their thing by server, so that way if there's a VTuber who is using a different name and they hop in here...
Yeah, but we're also in a private call right now.
It should just pull server here. This is technically a server.
And even if it doesn't, people know who you are.
Eh.
And if they don't, it's the perfect chance to introduce you to them.
Yeah. Follows for me. Come on, hold it, if they ain't legit, you just melt them to a dummy, and that's what many companies still automatically... Yeah, that's what Cloudflare's solution is. We have so many servers, I dare you.
Yeah. What was
They
it?
basically still live in the MSX era. Oh my god. Yeah, they're still dealing with Metal Gears.
What was it? Riot Games had to up their bounty for solving DDoS vulnerabilities to 100,000 because people are still DDoSing the T1 team.
I mean, it's League. If the prize ain't worth it, the real prize is killing the game.
Or, you know, harassing the shit out of 5 professional players so they can't get practice.
It will
Apparently.
if you were in private calls. Gotcha.
Yeah, that's fair. That's if you have streamer mode in
Can
Discord.
this apply to individual Fugis, Rose?
My streamer mode doesn't work! It's so sad.
We need to reinstall Windows so badly.
I mean, yeah.
This is a freaking detection issue that's like OS level.
You see the optimization of Hunter x Hunter Wilds? PS5 performance was topping at 720p with upscaling, and most could keep 60 FPS.
Oh my god, yeah.
I feel like we're in a point in the games industry where we're so focused on visual quality that, and like just giving the best graphics possible, that we are sacrificing performance.
Hey, we had that issue in the Xbox 360 days.
Oh, so it's just a vicious cycle then.
Yeah, it just cycles up and down.
I was gonna say, MechWarrior 5 Mercenaries runs perfectly fine. Clans will crash my entire PC. Performance seems to be taking a hit in the modern era. We'll bounce back eventually. How much Star Quartz do I have? I have ridiculously high.
I'll tell you what the real problem is. It's the fact that NVIDIA marketing gaming as a graphics fidelity thing.
Okay, I want 300 Star Quartz, so I need to keep going.
NVIDIA, at one point, really did only give a crap about the frame rate. They made the variable refresh rate. They made that.
FF14 kind of needed an upgrade in graphics. Okay, to be fair, FF14 is in a case where it did need a graphical update. Its performance was like already solid. It needed a graphical update. It didn't. The fact that they were willing to do a graphics engine overhaul is a very, very big plus.
Also, can I just say, that overhaul still able to work on older hardware? That's a lot of development money needed.
There's a reason why Endwalker was very content light. That's what I was always saying. It's like, there's a reason why Endwalker's content light, guys.
Like, that is an insane thing to do. That means that they optimized it so fucking well, it can run on a PS4.
Mm-hmm.
Mind you, the PS4 is as powerful as my gaming computer.
My older hardware on PS3 can't run it. Okay, well, we can't legacy everything forever.
Yeah, because Sony announced that they're going. Sony announced to everyone behind the scenes and then people publicly that they were going to cancel PS3.
Ah.
Um, so they just cut PS3 out entirely in the
So
background.
blame Sony more than blame Square.
Yeah, that's a blame Sony issue.
There's a lot of blame Sony right now. That's
And the
that's
fact
just a
that,
thing.
yeah, they removed once it was no longer be included in the Sony network.
Yep.
Yeah. And they gave a lot of people a lot of a lot not well, people as in like developers. They gave a lot of developers the nudge like, hey, we're killing this. Focus on newer shit.
And to be fair, to a certain extent though, I like with the PS5 being out, still having PS3 support is kind of like okay. There's a certain level of like reasonability here.
I am a little bummed that the Xbox 360 network is going down. I don't know if it's still up or down right now.
To be fair, it's this kind of the same thing though.
But also everything has imported to newer stuff, so like
Yeah.
Let's put it this way. The processor on my fucking Ryzen 9700X, the graphics card in that is probably as powerful as the Xbox 360's graphics card.
Smile.
So like, just buy any
That will
modern.
be kept up by the users. Oh no, this is another Halo situation, isn't it?
The users. It's Tron.
God damn it. We're supposed to be getting a new Tron movie next year.
Oh my god, I can't wait. Made it known once they had concrete things and told people due to it no longer being so.
Okay, so
yeah.
yes, they
supported
Wait.
it till its last day.
Holy shit! No, hold on a second. We actually have a trailer for this shit now. Wait,
what? Also, I
There's
got my
no
Seagate
way.
drive.
No, it's a concept trailer. Never mind. That's a fan concept trailer. However, Tron Ares, I think, is the confirmed name for it now.
I got my new hard drive. I can start transferring shit.
Wait, hold on. The Tron Ares synopsis.
Yeah, for context, I'm building a new computer. I'm just waiting for the heatsink tomorrow now.
Hello, Dragoon. Okay, so the Tron Ares synopsis, as we understand it. A highly intelligent AI named Ares who manages to enter the human world after being sent on a mysterious and dangerous mission. So we're literally reverse isekaiing it now.
It would be transferring to hentai full of cat girls. I think I mean cat boys, anyone.
I'm right here.
Yes. Now get into my hard drive.
I'm not going digital. Fuck off. That's your thing.
Well, I need to transfer you over.
To what?
I just need to catnap. I mean, transfer you.
I get catnap? I heard that. There's no being stealthy with that. Hold on a second. Freaking catnapping.
Oh my god, I remember, what was it? Rose, did you hear what Margie said about foxes?
Oh, I forgot what this was.
Foxes are just foxes are just dogs with cat wiring.
Yep. We are going
And
from
it absolutely
JPEG to
sent me.
PNG
I was
raw.
like, yep, that makes sense. That makes sense with me, Katsuo.
3D debut one.
Dark hardware, cat software, yes.
Nope, that's wait. No.
Oh god, I can make even more jokes with that. Don't get me going. Dog hardware, cat software. Okay.
Don't get Tenchi started. She's gonna. Oh, that was the wrong button.
Oh, what, you hit the wind crystal by accident?
No, I hit Mountaineer's Gift instead of Naldal's Tidings.
We are going from JPEG to PNG raw to non-compressed format. We gotta amp the quality of the cat girl VTuber. That or Blender model. Let's upgrade to 3D. Do you think you're gonna upgrade to 3D with me?
Like a 3D model?
Yeah. As we work on my 2.0.
I feel like I will have a 3.0 version. All right. See you soon, Rose. But I will probably still be live 2D.
Okay.
I will probably just have both. And admittedly, if I start doing everything myself, I will probably leave you in the spot where you will have both.
I just realized. Okay, there's an AI tracking thing that only works for 3D models. Now that I have the new hardware, better tracking.
True.
I technically don't need an iPhone with that.
Okay, that's it. Okay, now we can turn the music back on because I don't need to stay in this place anymore. I can go back
Like
to
VC Face for
Tulio.
Linux.
Catboi!
Does, does Vinyan have a Linux version?
What? What? I've been beamed! I've been beanified! Hello!
Bean.
Bean!
Bean.
Bean!
Bean.
Bean! It's a bean!
So, concerning 3D model stuff for Linux, VC... So, VC Face is kind of outdated. Now we're on Vinyan. Because a developer took a look at VC Face and said, I could do better than that.
Yup.
So Suvi makes Vinyan, and apparently it works well under Wine.
I'm sorry, under wine?
Wine is the compatibility. It's the thing that lets you run Windows stuff on Linux.
Oh, okay, that makes more sense.
Or Proton if you're launching it from within.
Oh,
Steam.
I need to make more whetstone. Damn it, I forgot. This is a crafting material for other pieces.
Wine is not an emulator. Yep, that's what it's called. It's literally a recursive name.
No, I was thinking actual wine.
Yes, I dunked my kitty in wine.
No, please! I don't need you to stain my fur!
Yeah, Vinyan. Because I saw I saw a thread on Reddit that basically said, yes, it works very well under Wine. It is Unity, but yeah.
I
I'm
can't.
gonna link it in here.
I can't. Every time you say it works under wine, I just keep imagining you're dunking your PC in wine.
I mean...
I can't unsee it.
Oh, it's totally just a mineral oil. You know that old shit? Cooling your computer off with mineral oil?
Yeah, I did that for a bit.
What, you actually dunked a computer in mineral oil?
Oh, not the whole computer. I just I had it running through the CPU.
Oh, that's actually worse. That's worse than water.
I don't remember. It was years ago. I threw out that cooler. I went back to the old ways. Tenchi would make a great wine out. Based on this conversation, absolutely.
I probably would get into it, but I was also raised in a clean and sober house. So there's that. So if I'm going to do that, it has to be outside of this house.
Yeah, fair.
Oh my god, yes, they even explicitly talk about XR Animator. Yep.
Yup.
It can access slime VR trackers, everything.
I'm sorry.
Suvi is amazing.
Lime or slime?
Let's just call it to be even lime.
Okay, it is lime. Thank you for answering the question.
Wait, what?
You missed the part where I said lime or slime.
Oh, slime you, I mean, what?
That fucking is. Slime trackers?
Yeah. Yep, it works with slime trackers, yep.
Oh, that's all you did say slime.
Yep.
Okay.
It's on the page.
You evil cat girls. I'm the only cat here, don't worry.
Well, my family history has to be concerned with drinking. That too,
Yeah.
my mother had to, stop for reasons.
I just don't drink. I would be
Yeah.
a terrible drunk. I don't even have to drink to know that. I just, no, thank you. Getting me drunk sounds like the worst idea physically possible. I would.
Ooh, I'm a foxy.
I
I'm a fox.
I don't even know how it would happen. I would end up canceled though. If I were to end up drunk, I would end up canceled in the morning. I don't know how. I don't know why. It would just happen.
Ah. I'm a kitsune over in the corner.
Are we really
Andrew,
repeating
Andrew
kitty
thinks
jerky?
I'm a cat girl, but now I'm a fox.
Are we
I
really
am
repeating kitty jerky right now?
I am a fox that is totally not stalking my prey over here.
Oh, God. I don't drink because of that, too. I'm not going to even attempt. Strongest stuff goes in my throat. Fanta. Yep.
Not even
Yeah.
Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola is actually really freaking good. But it's strong. But I have to stick to caffeine-free stuff.
I try really hard just to drink water.
I don't even drink Coca-Cola that often. It's like, oh yeah, I'm having a soda. I'm having a pizza. I'll have a Coca-Cola, whatever, maybe.
I'm into tea anyway. I need to get back into tea.
Oh yeah, I have 6.9k points.
Wake me up inside. I can't wake up. Wake me up inside. Save me.
You wouldn't dare.
More never. I need to get into a good tea.
That's a mood.
I heard that the caffeine on tea is actually like not the same type of caffeine you would encounter in a coffee or a soda.
I believe that is the case.
That, and it also has a chemical in it that makes it what is it? There is an anti-caffeine thing in it that makes you focus better.
From what history has shown, tea is just pretty cracked.
Is that It's No Use redeemed a silver?
I don't know. Push it.
It's no use!
It is. Oh my god.
Of course it is.
No longer take my ADD meds. Tea is enough. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, I have a little conspiracy theory in my head that the reason why we didn't need meds is because everyone was into fucking tea.
That's certain tea a good theory. Should I leave it alone? I did not deserve that.
Hey, Mayan.
The pun wasn't that bad. Come on, I've done way worse.
Hey, blame the fact that you have cooldowns on these things. I was going to make it rain.
At least that tanks 5k of your points. It's all good.
I'm down to 1.6k.
Pat, 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 pat. It's okay, you got a really good one with the stuffy earlier.
You know what I could do?
What?
I can reject it.
That's a joke, right? You wouldn't do that, right? Right? Ah! No! Bully! How you gotta bully the kitty like this?
Bully.
You bully. Ow!
Oh,
Rude.
this cats will stay on for?
That's like 10 minutes.
Okay, it's been 9.
Has it been 9 already? Dang.
Yeah, holy shit.
Now we're moving. I have
But to
gotten
be honest, I should go back to learning blood. I want to make a better model. Yeah.
mood.
We're going to make a 3D of my 2.0. We're still figuring out the top section though, because one, I want to be a lot of reference to Tamamo's casual wear, but two, I also want to have my sleeves showing. Not my sleeves. I want to have the gloves that are on my model, something like this, still showing.
Drop back into Digimon. I never could get Digimon. I should get into Blender. I want to make.
Mood.
Okay, no, never leave Dragoon and Tenchi alone in a room together with Blender.
Listen. You know the first thing I'm gonna do once I actually learn to properly model is.
Okay, we just put a pin in that.
I'm gonna take that Kikyo model.
We're just gonna put a pin in that.
Hey, you bought me it.
I'm not worried about that. TOS! We can only use our imaginations from this point. Also note, never hand Tenshi one of my models. Ah! Is that you or Rose?
What do you think? Who's the one laughing here?
Okay, it was you. Good.
Who's the one laughing with no delay?
I can't with you. No, I need to do more 3D stuff as well. I need to get back into it too. I also just need to do more drawing as well. I feel.
I think the biggest problem you're gonna have, honey, is
I have a lot of
now everything is you have to model it for the engine, not the other way around.
Yeah.
Even Unity, even Unreal is like that now. Like it doesn't. Unity set the standard, everyone copied it, and now it doesn't matter if you have a basic model. You have to put in you have to import shit that actually makes it function with other stuff.
Well, time to adapt to the times.
Yeah.
It is what it is. I just need to find the time to actually practice it without blowing my brain up.
Yeah. And it's also the fact that your school probably taught it simplistic on purpose. Because, again, just give you the little,
keep in mind, we work with both Unity and Unreal.
Yeah, but I'm just gonna say, a lot of schools will simplify things just to get you out the door with the basic skill set.
I mean, true. It was a 2-year program.
Yeah. The problem that I encountered with trying to get a job with programming is, now everyone expects you to know 50 million different things.
Welcome to
and schools can only
oversaturation.
teach so much. So far, it's quite the big mistake. Killing performance hard. All these.
Oh yeah, no. UE5 has so far just been the biggest mistake ever.
Yeah,
it's been bad.
Been bloatware through and through lately.
Yeah, it's not been good. It has not been kind to any project it touches, and it's very unfortunate.
What happened to when developers would shove an 800 megabyte game into 65 megabytes?
High fidelity HD graphics!
I'm referencing Resident Evil 2, by the way. It has a PS1 version. That's like a 700 megabyte disc, I think. They got that to fit on an N64 cartridge.
Yeah.
Or they actually got it to fit on an N64 cartridge of 64 megabytes. Thereby proving they did not need the CD.
Yeah.
Traditional LODs. What is Oh, level D. Wait. What is nanite?
Here we go.
Is that a?
I think it's. I
think
it's referencing UE, something that's in UE5.
Yeah.
Yeah. Running an FGO, I'm using.
Like, I'm asking, what is it? Is it like a virtualized geometry?
There was bits of a fail girl. Okay, hang on. What is? I need to think of what this comp is.
Oh my god, it's like an LOD. It's an LOD that's too complicated for its own good. Holy shit. Yep. Holy fuck.
Smart. I don't know.
I remember when I had to mod my Skyrim for fucking Dindulod. Just to have, like, a pretty good LOD setup. Even that was pushing it.
Push it to the limit!
Like, I feel like Dindulod was, like, the most complicated you should ever get.
Yeah, well... It's super taxed. Top of that, it's dependent on temporal techniques, so the overdraw is terrible. Hey, Tenchi, what do you want to bet 9 times out of 10? That's what's killing me.
Probably.
Fucking...
Yeah, that's what happens when you have all of your allies loaded in the back.
Okay, no, hold on. I was crashing less with them all in the back.
Okay, so if it's doing the same pixel thrice, then them being still is the solution.
So yeah, and they were being still. Because they were all shoved in the back.
But you were also dying like fucking mad, so if you just moved them up and told them to stop moving.
I'm gonna share the vid here. Unfortunately, I have that disabled, and unfortunately, I will be remaining. Keep leaving it that way. Bit of a safety thing.
Yeah, we used to play Minecraft apparently. I think you can imagine the stuff that we got.
Although I do appreciate. No, to be fair, the idea is still there. It sounds like a. I'd be interested to see, like, try and wrap my head around what the point of that would be.
Oh yeah, if you reply to the video on on Blue Sky and just like reply to Castle or something, yeah,
No,
you'll see that.
How has somebody already released an Ultimate Party Fighter Day 1 starter guide for the new Ultimate? The fight's half cleared! What do you mean?
Oh my god, is it complete or is it in progress?
Like, no, it's straight, the fight is straight up not, nobody's cleared it yet.
No, I mean, it's the guide complete, quote-unquote complete,
No,
or is it in progress.
Starter guide. It's probably not expecting anybody to get past phase 2.
I had the perfect starter guide. Go into a corner and cry.
True.
I mean, am I wrong? It took them that long to figure out that mechanic because it was absolutely kicking their ass.
Yeah, the groups that started at, like the groups that started at server launch are now going to sleep.
Oh wow.
I'll be back like 2 a.m. Pacific.
It's gotta suck when you go to sleep and then someone else just completes it all.
I mean, that's gonna happen with, like, no matter what, it's gonna happen. Given that, like, it includes both, like, North America, Europe, and frickin' Japanese teams. So somebody's gonna be asleep when the clear happens.
Yeah.
Now the fight looks interesting. There's now a mechanic that has people stalled at the start of phase 4, which was going to happen. Based on how the mechanic looks, yeah, that shit looks rough. It's a big thinker's brain mechanic, so it's gonna take them a minute.
The guy I linked you is still going, by the way.
Oh, is he?
Yep.
Yeah, let me pull him up.
He's been going for 15, 16 hours.
Yeah? Oh, yeah. That's gonna be a thing until they clear. That's just gonna keep happening. Rudy uploaded in Blue Sky reply. Alright.
I'll go look.
4 quad 90 FPS, nan height 24 FPS. Oh god.
Yep, that's probably how bad it is.
I will have a look at this later.
Yeah.
I am not one to react to stuff on stream.
Yeah. Just avoids any copyright issues or whatever. Like if Epic decided, hey, we're just going to absolutely silence anyone who covers this. Better to, be safe.
That I'm just not a video reaction type of channel.
Yeah, that too.
Got an idea of 2 lists. No, I don't know what this comp is. I get the feeling the fail is either Asaka Hime or Liz, but I don't know. I got nothing. Hit me with it, Dragoon. What's the comp? How much whetstone do I have at this point? 30? Okay. Well, I can probably stop here then. And then... yeah, fudge it. I might as well just go for the, ingot. Because since I will need some of that as well. Zufu, Mary, and Castoria. Yep. That would make sense. Castoria is the fail.
Yep.
Castoria is the fail girl in that. Yeah, no, I would not have guessed that in the slightest. Well played. Well played. I need to log into FGO. I haven't done that in way too long. Yay! Goldsmith is now level 91! Sometimes I feel like something doesn't want money. What Jack Dax Trilogy actually can't click on PC, both still stuck on PS3 and Vita. Sony's decision-making in the modern day baffles my mind.
It's because they're focusing on fidelity above all else, because... let's be real, the only reason why you're going to buy a GTX 4090 is the fidelity.
Yeah, but they want you to buy a PS5. That's my thing. It's like, eh. Everything they're doing is just feels so confused. Like they're in their own heads. It feels like, where it's like I'm standing here looking. It's like you want my money. There's a grind at half cost event going on. Just going through the event side quests to rank up my service. Yeah. Man, the problem.
Okay, stuck in their ass is very.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what it does. I really just, it doesn't make any sense. None of their moves seem to make logical sense other than like constant short-term games to please investors.
The problem is they became a US-based company.
Oh, yeah. That, like, I was gonna mention it, but yeah, all the problems start when they became a US-based company. Everything started from
in
that
Japan,
point.
they don't have investors breathing down their neck like that.
Mm-hmm.
But in America, they do. They saw the money revenue from America and thought, this is a great idea. Spoiler, it wasn't.
It was a horrific. It was a purely horrific idea. Their public perception is just continuing to make ever since. And if they...
Okay, listen. I guarantee you, if Sony executives were pitched the idea, they would make a thing so that you get a VIP account if you buy a pro version of their console and register it to your account. I guarantee they would do that shit.
Man, just, I don't know. If they manage to get their hands on FromSoft, Armored Core 6 is the last good Armored Core game we get.
Fool. Hey, I want them to secretly fail. I mean, what?
They're already on the fast track to that themselves. They don't need help with that. They absolutely need no help in that department. They are already well and truly on their way.
Yeah, Sony started going downhill when they left Japan.
Literally, what is it? Literally, they had the golden goose. They literally managed to catch a golden goose in Helldivers 2, and then literally just threw it in the mud. And that baffles the fuck. Then the whole thing with Concord. It's like, damn, guys, you can't seem to win.
Okay, I want to know, where was the marketing for Concord?
What was that thought process? Like, holy crap.
It could have been... they said it was in, like, what? Development hell for, like, 10 years or some shit?
Something like that.
Okay, that's the reason why Kingdom Hearts 3 did so bad, by the way.
Oh god.
Development hell for 10 fucking years. Don't have development hell. You tell your developers either get it out in 5 or less, or not at all. Because yes, some games do take 5 years to make well. That is a thing.
It is.
5 years should be the limit. If you can't get it out in
Oh god, yeah, I remember that quote. Nomura.
take a music on.
So Nomura is unique in the sense where he is beloved for making a lot of really cool stuff. However, the man is batshit insane. for both better and worse. He was in charge of both he was initially charged of Final Fantasy 15, Final Fantasy 7 Remake, and fully in charge of Kingdom Hearts 3. Can you see the similarities in all 3 of those projects?
Hey, at least Kojima, I respect the man, and he fully commits to the bit.
Yeah.
Like, he wants to make a movie game. He makes good movie games.
He makes movie games.
He does not deviate from that. He makes it very obvious that's what he's going for. He does not lie to his people. Like, he knows what he's making. And I respect him for that.
Yeah. I will still give credit for what credit is due. Nomura has made some good stuff. Like, mad scientists will oftentimes make mad creations, but a mad scientist is usually regarded as a genius for a reason.
Yeah.
A
And
broken
my
clock
favorite
will
part
still
about
strike
Kojima.
twice a day.
My favorite part about Kojima, he could find hidden pictures of like hot, sexy women throughout the game. In Metal Gear. He just does that. Like, Kojima is batshit insane like that.
As a gotcha that kills the user account upon plot completion and no one argues. Okay, Yoko Taro is the same thing though. Yoko Taro is even more crazy mad scientist. The man just has a higher accuracy rate. So what they did is, as the sequel to Nier Automata, they made a mobile game. And it was approaching its end of life cycle, as a lot of mobile games do. Apparently, from what I'm now hearing, upon completing the plot, your account would just nuke itself. And that was the end of service.
Oh, I know what they're doing.
And you know what? Hey, if you're gonna go out anyway, that is a brilliant way to go out.
It's also a great way to stop the gambling addiction problem.
Yeah, no, because you've completed the game. That's it. You can't gotcha anymore.
Mm-hmm.
I actually
Roll
love
for
that.
what you want throughout the story and get the fuck out.
I love that Yoko Taro has, like, the leniency to be able to do something like that, though. The man gets to pull out the most insane shit imaginable and actually gets to do it.
Yeah,
Dude killed
like,
FOMO
yeah,
again.
he killed FOMO and gambling addiction. You get what you need, and you're out.
And you're out.
But a lot of people look at it that way. But that is what he was aiming for.
Yeah, no, it was good. It was good. Just adjusted my schedule.
Oh,
Oof.
Keaton is on Oracle of Darkness.
Yep, I see it. It was on phase. Yeah, those groups have been progging phase 4 for a bit. This is the mechanic that's been killing everyone, though.
Oh, there's one right here. Oh,
Yeah. So, to give you reference, Tenshi, because it's what? Ultimate Singularities, I think the cast is called? There are 3 singularities before that were in Savage. I forget what the first one was. Beginning Singularity, Intermediate, and then Advanced Singularity. This one is, we're just skipping straight to Ultimate Singularity, and of course, it is fucking worse than Light Rampant. I love it.
thank you, Rose. I didn't have my freaking
Thank you,
mod
Rose.
buttons.
I didn't even see it. Hold on. I want a non-smart version of the game because my potato phone couldn't run it. That's, I think, the one thing that is a shame is that only archivists will have it now. It's like we have to go back and watch it. It looked like it was cool, but I avoided it because it was gotcha. There are only certain things I will cave on that for. And everything I wanted to cave on that for never made it to the West. Fucking damn it.
At least Fate is seems to be doing okay.
I feel like it's on a downward spiral, though.
So Nasu decided to make it so that in the last ordeal call, it's no longer a self-insert.
I mean, we've already been building to that, though.
Yeah.
I think for years people have been regarding Gudiko as their own character at this point.
Yeah, but apparently a lot of people didn't get the memo. But
Oh, so they just
Nasu
made
had Nasu explicitly stated the Gudiko is going to have their own personality by the end of this.
Yeah, okay, so they made it blatantly obvious in the last video call done.
It's apparently very fucking controversial, but I'm like, it's a fate thing.
I was gonna say, that's just fate. How did you not see this coming?
Like, you have to have some sort of, the character is going to either get their shit rocked or win.
Every single fate quote-unquote self-insert protagonist has developed their own personality at one point or another.
Didn't say that. No, he didn't say that.
I feel like that's a bit much regardless. I got plans to actually fall into place for the hubby and I suggest in my D&D since it's not happening this week because Thanksgiving.
Azure, are you sure you aren't referring to the fact that technically everything happens in the Fate universe because it's multiverse theory?
Yeah, but then you get everything trimmed.
Yeah. Like, yes, technically everything is canon. Technically. Doesn't mean you have to subscribe to that.
I think regardless of whether he's confirmed it or not, it's kind of like, whatever.
Yeah. It's like, it's kind of a, yeah, technically it is. So what? That's probably how Nasu is looking at it.
I think, okay, so my thing with, like, FGO is I think it's, like, its plot is ramping up towards the end, which should be, like, really, really exciting. But then, oh my god, I just realized something. Sony came in with the bullshit! God fucking damn it! Sony, you ruined everything! Because they put in the fucking ban on modern content for content creators.
What does that mean?
So you cannot post anything as like a content creator. You can't post anything after LB3. It is strictly banned.
Wait, what does this have to do with Sony?
Sony's the parent company.
Oh.
Unfortunately, Los Angeles under Sony.
That explains why the development.
Sony ruins everything. God damn it. There's a reason. Funny enough, Sony Publishing actually have blocked on Steam. I refuse to look at any of their games at this point.
I'm not even interested. I'm more interested in the Fate Zero timeline, or what happened before Fate Zero.
What happened? Yeah, the prequel. Yeah, that'd be interesting. I still need to play CCC.
Oh god, Fate! No, not Fate Apocrypha. You're not a Sieg lover, are you?
Apocrypha wasn't that. No.
I hope you're not a Sieg lover.
PS5 last gen of sending consoles down to undust. I had to step away for 5 minutes. What did Sony do to Losangle? Losangle is under Sony.
Armor of the ruler follower. Okay, you're based.
Yeah, Sean's fine. No, but then they put in the media ban for anything after LB3. I think was the initial announcement. So it's like, so the joke here is Sony ruins everything. If you're under Sony, you're doing it wrong. I don't care what you're doing it wrong. Astrobot, they'll find a way to fuck that up down the road.
I feel like that must have been more of a Nasu decision.
I feel like the time to do that would have been as content's releasing. The plug is way too late. Regardless of who made the call, it's a bad call now. It's way too late in the game to be doing that. Like, we are 10 years in. The time to do that would have been as NA was launching. We are 8 years too late for a ban like this.
Yeah, I feel like they just needed to figure that out much earlier.
Yeah.
But I understand the reason why.
I mean, I understand the reason why too. It means that, like, the reasons why to keep everybody, like, help spoiler free is fine. It's just
no, it's not to keep them spoiler free. It's get your fucking ass on the game.
Yeah.
And I understand that because the problem that Fate is having is a lot of people just saying, "Fuck this, it's too long. I'm just gonna watch videos."
Well, I mean, at that point, you need to update your gameplay loop.
Yeah, that too.
God, the gameplay loop needs an update. It's why I'm not liking it. It's not fun to play anymore. The game is so power crept, it's solved. Loops are in place. The quests aren't challenging enough, and when they are, they're frustrating more than anything. You need a gameplay overhaul at this point. You're not fixing it with a media ban, you're just making the problem worse.
I feel like what they should have done is made it so that your servants from the
What
past
the fuck?
stay in past events.
I used the wrong macro.
I really feel like they should make it so that you can't mix your past and your you can't mix the pre-Lost Belt servants with the Lost Belt servants. I feel like, to an extent, like the powerhouses, sure, but stuff like Arash being able to just sacrifice himself all the way to Lost Belt 6, like, come on.
Either way, I think FGO's kind of got. I think like while we were all initially like, oh no, the game is gonna end after the Lost Belts are done. Now I'm like, the game should end after the Lost Belts are done. FGO's had its time. It is now a fucking relic. And the fact that they're going to put in a media ban instead of a gameplay update kind of seals the nail in the coffin for me. The game just needs to be done.
That just tells me they're planning to end it soon, so just go play the fucking game if you want the story.
Yeah. Which is a bit of a problem because they have a 2-year content cap between JP and NA.
Mm-hmm.
They need to solve that shit.
Okay, is this where I say I'm actually not too into the degen stuff for Fate Ilia?
Sam.
Yes, I'm a degen through and through. That's a child.
All right, let's move on. This is gonna get a bit much if we stay on this particular.
But
point.
also, it just feels weird because it's just the high school stuff, basically. Yeah. I'm not in high school anymore. Let's put it that way.
Man, what was it? We still have the Strange Fake anime coming out. That's gonna be.
Oh, the first episode for that came out.
Yeah, I need to watch that. Was that we finally are
Okay, the
getting a
card
Strange Fake
system
anime.
needs to come back. I agree with that. They really did not utilize that fully. Like, they introduced the concept that another timeline can have a whole different way of running their Grail War. Holy shit, so does that mean other timelines could theoretically learn that shit?
Okay, okay. Here we go. What is this? It's goldsmithing. Yes, synthesize. Time to open up the macros again. You know what? Budget. Let's try the whetstone macro. Does that work? I'm just gonna hard try one of the macros here. I'm just gonna try one of the macros here. See if it works. Please. I get the feeling it's gonna be just shy, and I will have to adjust it.
Yeah, Azure, I feel like they do need to update FSR. Not FSN.
No, it works.
Getting their ass kicked in there. Yeah. See, that's the thing with Collide. They do actually flesh out the characters much better. Because, again, FSN was an eroge meant to get people's attention.
Wait, at what point did I have
them on the
max? Which preparatory touch? Hang on. What? This is way easier than it should be. Oh, it's because it's a level 90 craft.
Yeah, I can appreciate Collide outside of the
1,
fan service crap.
2. Okay, I can cut 2 preparatory out. Taste.
I mean, the Sakura route was the best route.
Uber. Okay, let's try. Oops, I need to. No! Fucking damn it, don't remove it from my hotbar.
Did you know that Sakura was really hated by the community until Fate Extra came out, and they made Fate Extra explicitly to fix that?
Yeah, that works.
They made Extra explicitly to have BB show like the actual dark side of Sakura, and Sakura is the good side of Sakura. They actually straight up separated her out in Fate Extra to show her qualities individually, and that's when people saw who Sakura was.
Smiles and BB.
But because in Fate Stay Night it was mishmashed back and forth, it was very confusing. A lot of people misunderstood her and really hated her.
Oh, hang on. I got it.
Quite frankly, just means he. Which quite frankly means he just did a bad job at
I
writing.
got a package! Alright, Tenshi, it has arrived.
What?
A certain thing.
Oh, is it the free ring?
It's the Freeman plushie!
Yay!
No, not that! Absolutely fucking not!
No. See, the box one's for me.
Oh my...
I mean, what?
There's not that either!
I caught this on the Fox one.
That doesn't... That's not what we got! We got you a Freeman plushie! What are you talking about? No, it's not! No, it's not! Absolutely not! No! 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 Nope!
Don't think he's giving me plush. I was going to say a joke about, well, can the plush fit? But then I was like, no, that's free ring. No, no. It's like, wait, I have to hold my tongue there.
I hate it here! Can I go home?
You are home.
Fuck! I need an adult!
That sounded so genuine right there. That fuck.
Damn it! Oh, okay, hang on. Okay, that's a problem.
We are the adults.
Where's the mender? Where's the mender?
I am an adult.
Tenshi, yes you are. I need an adult
Maybe
who's not dove deep 3 feet under the lewd bar.
Maybe I'm too adult.
I was gonna say, the problem is you're a little too adult.
Also, baby, it's a really nice Fox Girl doll. They're included at the body of the doll. Oh my god.
Oh boy.
I haven't looked up dolls in a long time, and we are going to cut that convo there.
And we're just gonna not go any further. Why are you all insisting on writing the line?
Yes, yes, we do have the sexual content thing here, but I don't think we're allowed to actually talk about toys. So,
God, this is why this warning's in place. It's not for me, it's for all of you chuckle fucks.
hey, even I have my limits. If I'm going to actually talk about this stuff, pay me on fancy.
I respect the fact that you have limits.
Also, if we can get you off the sexual content thing, you'll get more ad revenue.
I know! We need to! My word, do we ever just need to get me off of this warning? The problem is you all bunch of fucks are lewd. Alright, day 1 of World Races is just about in the books. Looks like start of phase 4 is the progression point.
Now let me double check. Okay, yep. Sexual theme thing is
The
on.
degen level was established when I found you playing EVE Online. That's a different level of degenerate.
I think I was even more degenerate at that time.
Yes.
There was a point in time where Katsu could not open his mouth if we were in VC without me making a joke.
Yes! Half the time, that's still the case.
Well, you just have to have me come over and get it out of my system. I mean, what?
Oh my word. See what I mean? It's a coin toss. Am I safe or not?
You thought you were safe?
I am at home. Hold up.
Unfortunately.
Fucking darn it.
Alright, how much is the plane ticket?
Girl, please. Linux 6.12 is coming soon. Nice performance upgrade. I hope it rolls out soon on the archery pose. And we're going to an ad break. Never mind, we're coming back from an ad break.
Oh, the playing with Hyperland. Oh yeah.
I have the
Okay, I need to find a network. I need to find a network KVM like Synergy that actually works on Wayland because I am sick of the performance trash on X11. I'm sorry, honey. You're either gonna get Lewd Fox or Linux Fox.
What the fuck are you talking about? I understood precisely none of that.
Hyperland is a Hyperland is another part of the desktop environment shit.
Okay. We're just gonna leave it at that, I think.
Okay, think of it this way.
No!
In order, you know what DWM is? Your
No!
desktop window manager.
No, you're not.
Okay, when Windows boots, it boots. When you log in,
Okay.
the interface is managed by the desktop Windows manager.
Okay.
All the shit that's drawn onto the screen, all the windows, decorations, everything.
Yup.
You know, your personalization, colors, the ability to move your windows, blah blah blah.
Yup.
The entire interface depends on desktop window manager.
Okay.
X11, Wayland, Hyperland. That's basically the type. That's basically the equivalent on Linux.
Okay. Got it. Understood.
Explorer is just another program that adds some functionality. You can run Chrome without Explorer open. I already showed you that, I think.
Yep.
Like, that's kind of like the thing.
Yep.
Now, now that's just because it's desktop window manager. If it doesn't depend on Explorer, it can still run.
Okay. Okay, I'm following.
So, the one problem I have with Linux is X11 is old.
How old?
Windows 3.1 old.
Damn, that's old.
It's been slowly updated over the years, but it's just a new one needed to exist, so someone created Wayland.
That's fair.
And then we have the X11 Wayland Wars, where people are like, oh yeah, X11 is more stable, but Wayland is newer and faster and runs better with newer GPUs, blah blah blah. Now you have GPU drivers that are gonna be confusing to figure out between X11 and Wayland, blah 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 blah. It's the same problem that Windows has, but it's a lot more in your face because developers are also just stubborn in the open source community. There's a lot of stubborn developers in open source community. Wow, Microsoft at least has the benefit of, this is the standard, use it or get out.
Okay, let's...
Yeah, does in this case actually communicate publicly, yeah. And slowly, it's been going from X11 is better and more stable to, okay, it's a piece of shit, move to Wayland.
The fixing shit's actually easier. Okay.
Yeah, when they want to.
Okay. I'm following.
When they want to. That's the phrase that I'm going to say for a lot of bug fixing in open source community. When they want to. We managed to figure out the fstab shit all hooked. Oh my god. Fstab is basically when you boot Linux. It how do you mount all your drives?
On a hook?
your hard drives?
On a hook?
How do you know? How do you know which hard drives to mount so that you can actually use them? Someone had the idea of just make a file
Okay.
that just tells the Linux kernel, "Hey, look at this. Look at all these drives and mount them." So
Sorry,
this
I
way
could
they
have
don't
actually tried to answer the question, but I would have just kept being a smartass for the next, like, 4 answers, so...
I'm very quick to catch on to that.
Listen, this is a world so far beyond me that I just have to be like, alright,
I can crash course you in Linux. Do not tempt me. I can in one night teach you all you fucking need to know about Linux and possibly get you a fucking get you to pass a test for university.
Tenshi, I would not retain any of it. My brain is so
Trust me, I can keep going over it,
No,
and you will
I'm
learn.
already overloaded. Please spare me. My brain is already having to grasp too many concepts as it is. I finally have having to personally say, okay, I will learn certain things. I do not have the brain power for everything.
Oh my god, Azure, I love that you said that. Or Gen 2. I started on Gen 2 for my true Linux learning experience. And I did that for a university course that wanted us to actually program DOS-like stuff.
Oh.
I said, no, I'm gonna go learn Gen 2!
Tenchi has this habit of just saying, fuck you, I'm doing it my way.
Yeah, and my professor was like, okay, that is amazing you did it like that. What the fuck? That's not none of our coursework.
Let's make Catboi compile its bootloader. Please do not hurt me like this.
I could actually get you to do that like in 2 seconds.
Please don't hurt me like this. Just trying to follow this conversation is already making my head explode. I think you overestimate how much brain power I've got left. The answer is... I don't know. Why do I get the feeling Tenchi is wheeling out the whiteboard?
Done.
Oh my god. There's the whiteboard. There's the fucking whiteboard right there.
That's it. That's all you have to do for a lot of shit, actually.
Called it.
Without the Arch install script.
Okay, I swear I'm
But we
okay.
are gonna leave that shit to me because I actually know what the fuck I'm doing with Linux.
Yeah, well, I'm just gonna leave that with you. I'm gonna focus on. Damn! Wow, my brain can't even grasp anything at the moment. Oh no! Wait, congratulations! You've successfully fried me. Well played. I'll take approximately 20 minutes to
yes.
reboot.
Yes. Now I can grab him while he's rebooting. I mean, what?
Oh fuck! I need to lock myself in the bedroom. I will be back. Don't trust me. I use Arkansas. I'm not a masochist.
Don't trust me. I use Arkansas. I'm not a masochist. But, did you use the Arch? Did you use Arch install first, or did you try Manjaro first? For context, Manjaro is a distribution based on Arch Linux that makes it incredibly easy to use.
Okay.
Arch install is just literally a command you run and it gives you a GUI.
Okay.
It came out after Manjaro. It was kind of their answer to there is way too much shit I could do at the beginning. Just give us a fucking path.
Pave this road for me. I can't handle all of these options. They're falling out of my arms.
Garfield got the 2 weeks. That's accurate. That's so fucking accurate.
I'm just imagining a Linux user holding like a bunch of marbles and they're all just spilling out out of his arms. It's like too many options. I need a bag, please. Give me fewer options.
My path was let's see. Ubuntu. And this was in the pre Unity desktop environment days.
Okay.
Not Unity 3D thing. No, they actually had like a desktop environment called Unity. Has nothing to do with Unity that you know. Absolutely nothing to do with it. And yes, it was confusing for a long time for a lot of people.
It sounds confusing.
So I was into Ubuntu in the pre-Unity days, where we just had GNOME 2. That was installed on a Pentium 4, by the way. Then we moved on to... then I went on to, what is it? I believe Linux Mint. I think I tried a little bit of Fedora, but it did not install properly on my hardware, so I said, fuck it.
My nose! Really, man?
I messed up the FSAB root designation. Yeah. Arch is surprisingly stable, but once in a while it can be annoying. So out.
I'm going to blob!
Let me check this Joe Watch. I'm trying to remember my timeline.
It's blobbing time!
Oh god, I actually tried the fucking Oracle, what is it? They had a version of Unix that I tried out once. God, I don't recognize these tops. Some of them I don't recognize at all. Wow.
Okay, wait, hold, you guys are still talking about Linux. I thought we'd switch to clothing somehow.
I said distro watch.
I heard tops. Like shirts? I'm losing it. I'm losing it.
My Discord bot apparently is getting like 50 updates today.
Oh, wow.
I'm not installing them.
Yeah, that's a Tenchi thing to do. Oh, look at all these updates I'm not going to install.
Yeah. But yeah, I went the usual route that people take for a while. I remember watching anime on Hulu from Linux Mint.
Okay.
Oh, I remember what I did. I did a lot of I didn't understand how to swap this desktop environment, so I did a lot of reinstalling the same distro with different environments. See?
Okay, what am I at? 12? 3 more times.
Oh god, I remember when people were gloating about Archbang.
Okay, why? Elaborate.
Because it's basically Arch, but it had differences to it. I don't know what the differences were.
Okay, I was gonna say
MX Linux, I tried one.
Explain this to me in the. I was gonna ask for you to explain this to me in the funniest way possible, but if you don't know the differences, I will pass on that.
Oh, I remember what I moved to. Okay, I went from Linux Mint to OpenSUSE Tumbleweed.
Tenchi, why are you trying to run a computer out of a tumbleweed? That sounds like a really bad idea.
Let's be honest, a Pentium 4 it might as well be a tumbleweed.
True though.
I'm not wrong.
It's about as much power as blowing a tumbleweed in the wind, which, because surprisingly, it depends on the strength of the hurricane.
I don't use Tumbleweed anymore. That got annoying real fast. I tried using BSD, but that And then what is it? Then I tried what was it? A friend. That's the Fedora version of Gentoo, as far as I know. Yeah. So what ended up happening is. Oh no, that's the Fedora version of SUSE. SUSE Linux is their enterprise version. Gentoo does not have anything like that as far as I know. Anyways, so let's see, what else did I try? I went from Tumbleweed to I think I tried Fedora again. Yeah, I kept on hopping onto Fedora and then back. I don't know why. But eventually, I just started trying random shit, and then I found a friend who ran servers. It's the Fed infection. It's the Feds.
Okay,
God.
so in because I've got a cat potato brain, you said that, and all I could imagine was you jumping on a fedora, like a trampoline.
Oh my god, my Volby.
Just somehow the hat isn't collapsing; it is actually bouncing you like a trampoline. What is it? 2014?
Oh my
Gotta
god.
conceptualize Castro. You're gonna bounce off the fedora, kick flip the tip, do a fedora tip, and just say "milady."
I want you to realize, in the back of my head, I have the joke of, I'm gonna bounce on you, and you kept on saying all that stuff.
I have no sense of self-preservation.
And
Clearly.
as soon as you said bounce off the tip, I'm like,
I said top.
you said tip.
No! How can I make this mistake?
Let me bring the fake pad, yes!
Not the think pad, please. I'm already scarred.
Have you ever used a Lenovo ThinkPad?
I have not.
Oh my god, they are one of the best laptops out there. Old ones, at least.
Right.
But,
Okay.
so I did distro hopping for a while I was in college, and eventually I think I was installing Arch, and I came across someone in the Toho community who runs his own Toho radio online, and it turns out his backend was Gen 2 Linux.
Damn. All right then.
Mind you, Gen 2 as a server OS? Are you fucking insane? Yes, he is insane.
I was gonna say, you Linux users all sound insane to me.
That's like prehistoric, yeah. What was it? I think it was Toho FM.
Yeah, that sounds like
It wa-
radio, alright.
It's not Gensokyo Radio. It was Toho FM, and Toho FM's backend was Gen 2 Linux. And like the guy actually like was slowly learning WebSockets and all that stuff, trying to improve the website. It had a chat, right? I believe so. Wait, I might know you from there. I think I kind of recognize you. But yeah, he has a Discord server. He has an IRC and all that stuff.
Small world out here.
He also had a used to run with Bakr. Okay, let me see if I'm still in this server. Okay, I'm still in the Toho.fm Discord server. Okay, does the name Thyra ring a bell to you? Okay, then no. Because Thyra is the one who runs the Toho.fm. You might have been on the Gensokyo Radio chats, because they also have their own chats too. There was a feud between Toho FM and Gensokyo Radio. It was hilarious. Apparently, Thyra decided to buy a domain that they probably wanted. It turns out they did want later. So they participated in Gun Hyped anyway. That's where I learned how to type in English. Yeah, the whole community will do that. They'll teach you either Japanese or English or both.
Or both. Alright, who needs Viper weapons?
The Spanish, Catalan, English dictionary.
Cat? Cat? Cat?
Cat. Oh god, his apps are bots are down now, huh? Yeah, he doesn't have his Last of Prison River bot up anymore for Discord.
Rip.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. I played OOT with that dictionary. Oh wow.
Well played. Well played. Dedication right there. You're like massive round of applause to you. Alright. Let's get these axes turned in. Let's see how much we can level off of this. It was so much work to make these twin fags. arguably too much work.
Because I wanted to play the Japanese game thing. Made English translated with and chat with randos. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, did you ever hang around the Hisoten Soku discords in the IRC?
Level up.
I'm taking a look at that server. It's been so long. There's been no activity for like 4 months.
That's fair.
Nope, I don't think I ever touched the Toho Discord ever. Ah, okay.
Fair, and based on what I've heard, probably a good thing.
Yeah. There's been a lot of drama here and there.
There's always drama. It's humanity. There's always drama. You can't escape it.
I only use the web chats? Oh, okay, yeah. Then yeah, you didn't chat with Toho FM at all. There is a big problem with the Toho community can't decide to stay on topic. So all the Discord servers tend to always just devolve into a lot of people trying to put this respectfully.
Okay.
Being problems with their mental problems.
Got it.
That's the lightest way I'm gonna put it.
You know what? That's fair. That's fair.
There's a stereotype about Toho players. It's true. I'm just gonna put it that way.
Damn. Alright. Well, we got Carpenter to 94 and Blacksmith to 92. Goldsmith to 92 by accident. That's the funniest part about all of this. Yeah, Crafters, well, now the process is simple given all the macros I've got. Unfortunately, it will just now be a time-consuming effort to get everything caught up. But, I mean, hey, we made really good progress.
Is Moji the best character? And the answer is yes. Yes! People just need to chill out in those servers, seriously.
People just need to chill out in general.
It was a lot of waifu wars going on. And it's like, listen, they're all characters in the same franchise. Chill.
Everyone can have their best girl. Unless it's your best girl, then you're objectively wrong. No, but on that note, I'm gonna go ahead and start a raid out process. It has been almost 4 hours now.
Oh my god.
Right? Time flies! And while it has been an amazing time, I do need to relax a little bit as well. My brain is fried. Thank you all. The Tech Talk usually does that. That's not why we're ending. It's been 3 hours. Is usually what I try to keep it to anyway. It's a good day if my brain is fried. I'll put it that way. You guys did good. I had to keep up with you, which is not what normally happens. I didn't get to be the Chaos Gremlin today. Yay, I got a day off. But no, we're gonna go ahead and pass things over to Valtria, Brimstone Angel, doing some teamfight tactics, so some chill stuff happening over there. And tomorrow, we will be having a later in the day stream. It's gonna be more Pokemon Coliseum. We're gonna continue the Nuzlocke run. We gotta get through a gate village. If we can do that, this run is probably winnable. So yeah. And then depending on how the schedules line up, I might do something on Thursday, but no promises. That's why it's not on the schedule, because there's no promises. So yeah. For now, thank you everybody for hanging out. I will catch you all tomorrow. Remember to take care of yourselves. Get something to eat, get something to drink, and get some good sleep. Take care, everybody, and have a good night.